10, welcome in. Congrats on first, and thank you for 100 check-ins. Oh my goodness. And for the 13 months. Hope you've been doing well, 10. Thank you so much for the support and for being here. How are you doing? And Angel Darkchild, welcome in as well. Good to see you. How are you? Thank you, Jua, for the shout out and the check-in. You're a cracked guys. I think I know what you mean, but I'm a cracked guys is definitely getting pinned, I think. Anyways, Angel 10, how are you both doing? And Jua, how are you doing as well? I know that we're in a call, but feel free to text chat as well. Wait! For you to check the stream out on your phone while doing Womo dailies? Good to hear, Jua. And nice, Angel. Hope the Womo dailies are going well. We're doing something different today. I've never streamed Star Rail. I've played a little bit, but I've never actually done it on stream. Once the ad is over, we'll actually I move to just chatting now while the I didn't 1 second. Nah, it's fine. Just okay. I had to make sure that my what's it called? My tracking was on. But yeah, no, I have not touched this game in many months. Let me rephrase that. I've not played through the game in many months. I have come back a few times to do what's called pulls on characters, and I've got a few of them. I missed a lot of them. I'm hoping to get a few more. But for now, we're just gonna try and do story and get reacquainted with the game while it while it still finishes downloading the update. I totally it slipped my mind until like 15 or 20 minutes before I realized I had to go live was I haven't actually opened the game, set it up in OBS, or made sure that it was updated. Gotta smack heck out there around so you can max Mornia 3 weeks of that weekly boss and then hopefully no more fighting her for a while. I recognize the second name. The first name I do not. I think Mornia was one that I looked at. I was like, oh, they'd be fun to pull for if I played Wu a bit more. The last one that I got was I feel bad because I really wanted her and now I forgot her name. But the pink-haired one, Jua, do you know who I'm talking about? The pink-haired one from Wu that came out recently. All right, while Jua Googles that. Wait, did I say that right? While Jua Googles that, yeah. Played Honkai a total of like 4 times. Yeah. Who? Yes, Amy. I don't know how to actually pronounce it. I've never actually heard it. But have to do both phases. Yes, that one, Angel. AKA Amy or Ami for short for a lot of people. Honestly, valid because I don't know how it's pronounced. Okay, let's see. The game is verifying and repairing. It's gonna take less than 4 minutes. Okay, nice. Once that does that, I will have to add it to OBS. This is happy start of the week, everyone. Just got home from work. No, it was a rough day. When your fingernail falls off while you're walking out the door. Yeah, I would say so, 10. Oh gosh. Amith. Amith, gotcha. Alright. It's a really pretty looking name. I do like I don't know why. I've realized a lot of names that I like have a lot of vowels in them. Like Aglaya, Aelita, Kasanziana. Also I guess the ones that are like vaguely French or European. I don't know. But Amith is a really lovely name. You're losing just a voice in ear right now because nobody can hear. Yes, nobody can hear you. I'm pretty sure no one can hear you. Let me check my audio sources here. Yep, VC is off, so you are just a voice in my head. Nope. Okay, yeah, they've confirmed you are just a you're just I'm just a little schizo apparently. Oh, also, okay, yeah. So the ad's been over for a little while. Okay. Now you can blame the voices. True. I always blame the voices. That's how I get out of most things. No, but that reminds me of a funny skit I saw of this guy. He was like playing all the parts, right? He was playing a cop pulling over himself, like, it was like, can I, what are you doing? It's like, oh, I'm just here. It's like, why are you in the carpool lane? I'm here with my passenger. The passenger seat's completely empty. The cop's like, there's no one there. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, I'm with my passenger. And like, the driver like comes to this realization, like, oh, no, I see what's going on. And like, he starts feeling bad, and the cop's like, oh no, I'm so sorry. No, I see your passenger. I don't know how I missed you. I'm sorry there. And then like it pans out and the driver's like talking to the cop, but it pans out he's just talking to himself. That's what that reminds me of. Jua, oh my goodness, thank you so much for the 60 stream streak. Congrats. Not actually talking to Noah right now. He's going crazy. I don't I, let's see, what is the most appropriate? I don't have a whole lot of toggles. The most appropriate one I can probably do is fight me. I need to get more toggles. Fine, gonna glue it back on. Nice. You do mean like an applique nail, not your actual fingernail, right, 10? I feel like I don't need the clarification, but please just confirm that it's not your actual fingernail. It is an applique. It is a fake nail. Bull. Okay, well, I hope you're okay. Also, the game is finally, I can start the game up now. Yeah, no, 10, are you okay? Oh my gosh, please. Um, I don't know. Just maybe like wrap something around it so it doesn't fall off while it heals. I don't know. That's honestly a little scary. Okay, how does this 10 you I the only thing now is for you to just stay away from Oreos for a little bit while your fingernail heals. Just glad you're not at work anymore. You know what? True. Let's celebrate the fact that you are not at work. Absolutely true. Uh, let me. I'm surprised it didn't retain my login info. I logged in the last patch. If I can remember my password, I think it's this. They sometimes make you relog. That's a little annoying and inconvenient, but the Oreos will hit you while you're down. Every time I have Oreos 10, I think of you. And I get a little confused at how, like, trying to think about how you cut yourself on them. And then I eat the Oreos. Sharp? They're not sharp, they're round. I don't know what you mean. Let's see. Okay, it's checking data updates. All right. We're going. We're boarding the Astral Express. So I need to do that. Gotta be careful with the Oreos. No, you have a weak point now. Sharp ridges. I don't know. Now, do you mean, I think I've asked this question before, and I cannot remember, because I feel like my my expectation was subverted. But do you mean you cut the inside of your mouth when you bite into it, or you cut your hands as if you grabbed something sharp? I would assume it's the former. I'm afraid it's the latter. Have you think of that meme you made about it daily? Wait, what meme did you make, Jua? Honkai start from the eyeball? Heck yeah. Welcome in, Jacob. How you doing? Hands? Oh no. Oh gosh. You probably did. Okay, Ten's also gonna send it. I vaguely recall, I just don't remember exactly what it looks like. Alright, I'll check it out when you send it 10. I'll be back in a minute. Sounds good, Jacob. Oh. Alright. Right. Right, the girl's yelling at the cat. Oh my gosh. And then Oreos, call me 10. Call me 10 Oreos. Oh gosh. Alright, now I need to where's my studio mode? Okay. Let me real quick just fix, not fix, add. I'm adding. Oh shoot, is it a display or a game capture? What do I do for Genshin? Yeah, I totally did not have any of this set up. It's not those. It is not that one. It is a window capture. So I will do that for Star Rail. Okay. All right, we are playing Star Rail. Window titles must match. Should I do a separate thing for audio? Probably should, huh? Well, let's see if it even works if I do it this way. Oh, it's not. It's not showing up. Okay, that's interesting. I need to update OBS or something. Okay, uncheck capture audio. We'll do our own audio capture. Move that down to here. All right, I need to add one more. Uh, love the Oreos, but they do not reciprocate. It's a one-sided relationship. You know, I feel like it's like me with cheesecake or me with mozzarella sticks. I love them so much, but it's a painful relationship. All right, can I just call this? Oh, I need to actually. Okay, same. Oh no, match. Window titles must match. Why is that frozen? Oh no. Oh no. It's frozen in OBS. The audio, or not the audio, the video is frozen in OBS. Well. Oh wait, you know why? Or you know what? Hang on. What if it's nope, it's not because of that. Okay, that's an oh, maybe it's because I'm in studio mode. Maybe it doesn't I feel like it no, that doesn't make sense because everything else is moving. Properties. Uh window titles. What if I reselect it? Also, thank you for the check-in, Jacob. And Cobalt, welcome in as well. Thank you for the check-in. A new hand touches the beacon. Oh, what have I missed? Getting iPad? Oh, nice, nice. Accidentally got Hyacinth 2 days ago, hoping to lose to Sela. Have saving for Evanescia right now. Oh, nice. Gotta go consider taking a nap, or is it just called sleep this late into the day? No, with legendary, true. Uh, any sleep can be a nap, true. Also, any nap can be sleep, but let's hope it's the former. Um, but yes, 10, thanks for checking in, hanging out for a little bit. Get some good rest. Does anyone else feel bad for Pom Pom when you find them crying on the train? I'd feel bad for Pom Pom. I need to. Yes, I did not. I, yes. Actually, not wait like weeks to talk to you, text you, hold you accountable. All right, sounds good. 10. I'll message you when I get a chance after streamers or tomorrow. Best take care. Uh, do not feel bad for Pom Pom ever. Will never do their dailies. Did I what? Oh, that's a good point. I have not. Let me. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that before I finish setting up the rest of this, just in case. Also, I realized that I moved all this into my Genshin layer, so I need to separate those later. Okay, so. Oh, mail. Nice. Claim all, real quick. Settings. Uh, okay, so if I change this to Is there no like full screen resolution without being full screen? Oh, well, so like I've got 2560 1440 full screen, but I only have 2560 18 or a 1080 for like the highest windowed setting. I whatever, I gotta try. Oh no, that's worse. Oh no. Uh, is there? I don't see one. There's no. So there's what I see in order. Here, I'll just screenshot and send it to you. Also, I guess I can. This is like the first few options. I am also going to turn the Steam VC on so people know that I'm not crazy. All right, go ahead and talk.
Hello,
Oh,
testing.
okay, you should be in stream now. Uh,
I am.
there's an achievement for using an escalator in Plan Arcadia. Oh, okay. I'm very far from Plan Arcadia. um,
Nola is not making it to Plain Arcadia today. I am sorry.
Reference H-Star had a few different daily systems. I remember the Pom Pom dailies, but that's all I remember. One was actual dailies, which didn't really do much. These were shot and killed, I think, in 2 dot something. The other was Pom Pom Quest, which uh should still maybe exist, but no one cares. Stream Streak says, "Oh no, Jacob. Oh no." Stare at him. Wonder why the fight went faster with Carlotta, Zhizhi, Shorekeeper than it did with Amith, Luke, and Mornia. Weekly fights done though. Nice. Congrats on the weekly fights. I don't know. I know Amith, Mornia, and Carlotta and Shorekeeper. Don't know the other two. I don't think I've heard of them at all. Maybe I've heard of Zhizhi. Jua sounds like thought he would. Wait, you've never heard Jua's voice? I mean, Jua, you've only been on my stream like 3 times total now, I think, for just random things. But would have thought that.
I think
Well,
I've only technically been there too because the other time I believe I was never actually heard. It was a voice in your ear situation again.
I see. Well, no, there was a maybe I don't know. Anyways, but yes, uh, this is my mod Jua. Jua, say hello to chat.
Hello, chat.
Uh, you also watch Captain. You have to be a little bit crazy,
Mm.
Captain. 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 Who? Sorry, Captain K. I don't know who that is. I don't think I know who that is. I'm not gonna lie. um, but no, I am a little bit crazy regardless. Yes. Uh, to make it into player candy if you wanted, just the itty bitty button. Hitler allows for story skipping if you want. Ah, well, I don't want to skip too much of the story. I do like to appreciate the story, but I will probably do like auto battle because I don't think I could be bothered to figure all that out today in one day. Here's someone in the background. You should. Oh gosh. Luke is very new, often referred to as Hot Doctor Man. Alrighty. Or often referred to Jada Lee's reason why she broke free to play in Woo. Oh gosh. Okay, no, I still haven't figured this out. Did you you saw the screenshot I sent you, right? So those are the only options I have.
Yeah, you are correct. That is similar to what I have in my computer. I don't know. You may need to restart stream or
Last
something. I don't know.
I'm going through all the other settings just to see if maybe it's like buried somewhere else. Nope, I
I
don't see
mean,
it anywhere
what you
else.
could do is just pull up this stream or pull up the game on stream. So maybe it's just OBS not showing it when it's actually going to be uh,
Hmm,
something.
maybe I'm gonna try some. Hang on, where is? the source for it. Okay, so if I do this, properties. Wait, what if I? Oh, how do I toggle it off and on again? Like this. Okay, that did nothing. What if I just add it again? Wait, hang on. If I do this, oh boy. So something's just wrong with like. Hmm. Something's just wrong with the source. Hang on, I'm gonna re-add it. Oh, you know what? I'm doing a window capture. What if I try it with like an actual game capture? What if I have like don't be dumb?
That would probably help a little bit.
It might also negate it might negate the necessity for a separate audio source as well. Uh okay, game capture. Oh, wait, was I being dumb to begin with? Wait. Was I using the wrong source? No, I was using window capture before. So we're gonna do game capture. Star rail. Specific window. Star rail.
Okay, yeah. Testing in my own OBS, that does seem to work.
It says may require OBS be run as admin to use game capture. Okay, but the thing is, if it's not doing that by default, I don't know why it's not. Window size must match. Okay. Uh that's dumb. What if I don't use a game capture? What about a display capture? Yeah, I should have. This was on me for not like getting the setup beforehand. Name's already in use. You're already in use. Where is it in use? Oh, up here. Duh. Uh, remove. That was a game capture, right? So display capture's next.
Oh, well, I mean, display capture always works.
Oh, because this is the
As long as you
whole
have a
like,
full screen.
yeah. Oh, but that's it's gonna be annoying if like I have overlaying things. I can't do that then. Dang it. Hmm. Remove. What if I? Okay, I'm going back to trying.
Right. Let me turn off my display capture while I'm testing stuff alongside you.
Going back to window capture. Star rail. It's stuck on like the like. It's frozen on when the It's showing like a screenshot of the Astral Express like before you log into the game, but with like the windowed border around it stretched out. Alrighty.
Uh,
Um.
yeah, and I can see on my own, it's just basically a screenshot of when I added the window capture.
That's. But why? Like that's outdated info now. Why is it? Okay, hang on. Windows capture method Windows 10. Did I figure it out? Oh, I got it. It was using automatic capture. You just have to change it to Windows 10, I think.
Yep, that works on my end too. Congratulations.
Nice. I don't know why that works. I hate technology sometimes. Smile. Okay, let me put this back in here. Resize it. I might have to resize it again when I can full screen it. Come with me, take the journey. Alright, guys. I think we got it. I'm just making it look pretty when I switch over to it. Okay. I think we've got it. Let me get caught up on chat before I switch over. Also, I guess I can turn no, I'll keep the music on while I'm reading chat. She was doing so good. Yup, that too. If someone wanted, they could skip from game start to current world if they wished. It's cool for alts. Okay, that is, I guess, kind of cool, like, for alt accounts, like, specifically for alt account purposes. Um, and now I can also kind of see, like, how Ligley can keep up with how many Hoyo accounts does she have now? Oh, it's Luck, not
Technically,
Luke.
Genshin does have something like that as well.
Yeah, but it doesn't work the same, does it? Annie, welcome in. Greetings, Mr. Null. How are you doing, Annie? You're not still live, are you? Jewel, can I get a shout out for Annie, please?
Yeah.
So it's not Luke, it's Luck. Luck ruined it. Yeah, luck seems to ruin a lot of things. Uh, yes, it was Maddie's stream. Yes, Angel. No, no worries. Don't apologize. It's okay. I'm sure you see a lot of people in a lot of streams, so I don't expect everyone to remember where everyone else is seen. Though that being said, I will say I have a friend that I met through two very different streams. Uh, one is like a very high energetic streamer, and one is a very low energy streamer. I don't know how uh like we ended up crossing paths in both. But like I talked to them a little bit through the low energy streamer. I'm surprised that I found them with the high energy because they had a bunch of it was Fillion when Fillion was streaming. She has a bunch of chats that go at like a 1,000 kilometers an hour or whatever. Uh, and I just happened to recognize his name. I was like, "Yo, you're from this other streamer." It was really surreal. Hang on, what did I get? I'm far behind again. Dang it. Don't actually watch that many streamers, so there shouldn't be a mind breaker. It's no worries, Angel. I appreciate you remembering, like, ultimately. To be honest, the instrumentals of this song is a vibe, but the vocals are a game breaker for you. Uh, uh, let's see. We did figure out the Honkai thing. The instrumentals of the song is a vibe, but the vocals are a game breaker. As in, like, you don't like the vocals, or you do. What's this emote? That'll help. Looks like you don't like the vocals. I like the vocals. I do like the instrumental a lot more, though. Um, yes, Cryo, welcome in. Thank you for the 25 stream streak. Congrats. How are you doing, Cryo? Uh, 18 plus? Oh, for Liglia's accounts? Gosh, that's insane. Thank you for the shout out to Annie Jua. There's only 3 that you tune into commonly. You can go into focus mode in Genshin. You can do focus mode, but I don't think you can skip full on, like, quests and chapters, right?
You can. It's called Quick Start.
Okay, valid. um yeah, Ju's gonna correct me like in real time now, guys, and it won't be like delayed chat messages. So if I like disregard anything Ju says, I have no excuse. I can't say that I missed it in chat. And yeah, you're welcome, Annie. How was your stream? I saw you were streaming a little bit ago. I was getting ready and stuff, so I couldn't hop in, but I hope your stream went well. Sheer amount of alts. Yeah, no, she actively uses all of them too, which is crazy. Should I leave? Angie, welcome in. Thank you for the @ I missed it. I didn't hear it, but I'm sure it went off. Vocals are low-key interrupting the instrumentals to you, but you can see I like the vocals because it's a very chill vibe. It's a very chill song. So I don't know. That's me. In HSR, you can skip everything. Convos, quests, planets, combat set to auto, all fully flexible. That is insane. Oh, wait, I didn't switch over to Star Rail yet. Hang on. I don't have a keybind set up for it. Well, I guess we're doing it this way. There we go. And also, where's my, just put that back on too.
Oh, you say you haven't been doing much, and yet I see the Firefly costume.
Yeah, because I logged on when it was available specifically to get it. And that was a while ago, wasn't it? That was like...
It was a bit, yeah.
Early last year, I think. It was not good. You hated that mode? Oh, I'm sorry, Annie. Did you at least, like, make it through it? Has quick start for stuff, too. So they both have quick start, which I'm glad is, like, a more or less, like, standard. Generally, all caught up on your main Genshin have 2 and Ether games, so you've never used it on the Lumine one. Ooh. So are those 2 Genshins active? Like, you're actively keeping them both up, Angel? Skip from, like, halfway through Belobog to Act 1 of Plain Arcadia in the span of 11 days. I'm going to assume that that's pretty fast, right? Never played which one? Dear God, a Firefly. Yes. I am glad that Firefly was one of the ones that the game was generous enough to give me. Firefly with outfit, yes. You can still get it. It was just... Oh, okay, so I got it when it was on sale then. You can still get it. I got it when it was on sale. I'm pretty sure I did anyways. On Staro, that's how you get the daily grind done auto battle. Yeah, just I forget, was it you, Jua, or was it someone else who's like, I have my phone doing all my Star Rail dailies while I manually do my Genshin dailies? Was it you?
That is something I said, but I think I was not the only one.
Hmm, perhaps. Oh, Star Rail, classic. Genshin has quick start limited to roughly the most recent nation content. Yeah, that is true. Zenless also has a quick start, but not super familiar. Lovely Mean skin, yes. Oh, the new skins are so good. I mean, we keep talking about it, but like, I really do want to give props to them for updating the models finally. The texturing is, I saw someone, the person who did the breakdown on it, they said that the new models are 238% more detailed than the original models and outfits. And that's just to do with like texturing efficiency, polygons. Like it's a complete revamp. I don't know if they redid it from scratch or just took the old models and tweaked them heavily, but either way, they did really good. 11 days is really fast, skipped everything. Amphoria's quest take like 52 or 56 hours. Like less than 2.5 days, right? No saving money. Red Flame. Red Flame? What is Red Flame? Sounds familiar. Ether Game is very behind. Started on PlayStation, so you had something you could no-brain while chatting with an old roommate in PlayStation Network chat. Nice. Like, Ether is starting Sumeru, but when you turn on the game, going and doing the world and story quest not done in Inazuma and the Chasm. Wait, you can go... I mean... Oh, I see. So starting, in quotes, Sumeru. Not, like, actually starting Archon quest stuff. Amphorius is actually 60 hours. Oh, gosh. Also, we hit another ad break. I might change that. It runs every, like, half hour. I might change it to full hours. It just means that they'll be longer.
Yeah, I will say in Amphorius, that was the first nation where they decided to do a big focus on the story and just made every update a new story, every sub update.
Oh.
A new update for this story.
Versus what?
There was no like end of the Archon quest in like version 0.4 or whatnot. They just kept going all the way up to like 0.8 or 0.9.
Huh. Interesting.
So it was a long story.
Huh. It's around 2.5 days long. Gosh. We need an Albedo remodel so badly because seeing him against other characters in Nogcry is crazy. Yeah, you're kind of right, Angie. Red Flame is the character guy. I don't know. I don't think I've seen them. D-Luke and Venti shivers. I shivers at the Sacha Boys breakfast meal. It's because of me. It's because I've been getting the Huntrix meals. I don't even know if you guys can hear me at this point because the ad's still running for like 10 more seconds. Oh, I can also clear out some of these notifications, I guess, right? Tutorials, Warp is going to be the new... Oh, did I miss... Oh, no, I forgot. Oh, I'm so dumb. I missed, Sparksy. Whatever.
I mean, hey, they're gonna have a rerun for her eventually.
They should, right? And Orchid, welcome in. How are you doing? I'm glad to hear that the kitten's doing well. I know he's not a kitten at this point, but he's still a kitten. Glad he's doing well.
And I will say, you don't need Sparksy for Silver Wolf's new character next update. I think it's next update.
Mm-hmm.
You it's just she's really good with... They're really good with each other, but you don't need them together.
Okay. Okay, kind of like how Linnea and Noelle, which also, for people who want to grab extra cons for Noelle, she is running alongside Linnea. She's running in this next patch, so everyone grab your Noelle constellations.
I'd say probably closer to like Flynn's and Inefa in that they work really well together,
but they also work well separate.
On their own.
I see. That makes sense. Red Flame's character guy, yeah, I still don't think I've met them. He's the one who makes shorts about Hoyo character models. Oh, you're talking about the guy that I'm... Okay, yes. That's why the name sounds familiar, but I didn't associate... I thought we were talking about Hoyo characters. Okay, but yes, thank you, Angie. Back from ads, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Sumer is effing huge. Hated doing it enough with the layered map on the Lumine game. Gonna avoid Sumer for a long time. It's one of those ones you just have to take like a little bit, I think, at a time. Got any good photo cards in the Huntrix meals? I got, so my first one was all three Huntrix. The second one was Mira, and the third one was Rumi. I just want Zoe, but I haven't gotten, I guess I kind of got her with the first card, because it's all three of them. But I don't really like Mira's personality, like, as a whole. Like, she's fine in parts, but like, as a whole, like, it just kind of, I don't know, irks me a bit. And Rumi's okay, I can see why people like her, but I just want the Zoe card. I am glad that we have the Derpy Cat in all of them, though, at least. So now I've got 3 copies of that. Chaos, welcome in. How you doing? Need to get back into your HSR hyper focus? Do it. Do it. I need more people to like hype me up for Star Rail to keep me focused on it. Or at least to keep me in it. I'm not focused right now, but at least to keep me in it at least. He should rerun relatively soon. I'm sure. I'm sure like the popularity is like high enough that they would rerun her pretty soon. Banner runs are relatively super fast. That's also good to know. Utilize a VTuber to get the VTuber that is Sparksy. Nice. Congrats on the Sparksy. And congrats on the viewer polls or the streamer polls. Star runs people very quickly, so you won't have to wait long. Well, that's good. Like, if I had like a... I need to get more toggles as well, I just realized, because I've only got like these ones, but I'm gonna get more soon. I just need to stop being lazy and get them. He's always gonna be your baby, yes. But yeah. Hope you're also doing well too, Orchid. The third Hyacine rerun, and she came out in 3.2. What version are we in? Wait, Jewel, what version is this?
I think 4.1, about to be 4.2 in 2 weeks.
I see. Also, hang on. Where is my... Oh, okay, whatever. I have my UID sensor, but it's like in place for Genshin, not for Star Rail, and so like it's just in the completely wrong spot, but I don't care. I can't be bothered to fix it right now because I have to create a whole new thing for it. I think Yaolong is the Farina for Elation units. 3 in 1 year was the rough run rate of the new character. 4.1, what patch is it right now? Okay, so yeah, 4.1. Rather get the new Geo Kid. Played hide and seek on his release and you didn't get him? Do you mean Idlua? Hotaru is pretty? Yes. Firefly is absolutely gorgeous, and the skin looks so good too. Where's my... this one? So these are the characters that I have. I would say not a whole lot. I'm sure there are a whole lot more. But this is who I have. They are not what you would say. You would not... They're not what you would call built. Hoping to get an Islet album for your birthday. If you do, you hope for an Iroha photo card. I don't know what those are, but I hope that whatever they are, I hope that you get them, whatever they are. Need to get a few of those who want Derpy. Yes, I love the Derpy cat so much. So the meals that I got yesterday, and then like a few days prior, I got with one of my buddies. He and I both got one, and both times we got the same cards. So I'm thinking that like certain locations just carry like 1 or 2 or like whatever. Like they either didn't get a randomized amount or they didn't shuffle them or whatever. But like both times, actually all 3 times I've gotten Huntrix meals, it's like been duplicate cards. So whatever. Doing great. Glad to hear, Orchid. Asking the wrong guy. Got them to get it for you with 0 pity and 0 guarantee. Your accounts just don't lose 50/50s as much. That's so good. I'm so happy for you for that. Yeah, like my 50/50 luck and my pull luck in general is just atrocious. So like if other people, like if I'm just taking on the bad luck burden from other people, you know, sure. Like if other people get luckier pulls because mine's luckier in general, then sure, I'll take it. Star Rail runs, triple banners among single reruns, let them cycle super fast. Baby Firefly. Looks like we're doing a break now. Yeah, it's just this is, I don't know how much of this is gonna be like story content, I realize, but this is where we're at. It's not looking good. It's looking a little cooked. What were you gonna say, Jua?
We'll get back to the story content as soon as Null's done catching up with chat.
Surely, surely. Only character was difficult was Saber. Yeah, I do want to get Saber. I'm still hoping that like this whole thing where it says long term is like an actual indefinite thing, not like long term and then one day they say, oh, we're actually gonna, you know, this is the final month you can get her, or you know, whatever. Eyelid mentioned, can't remember how to spell his name, so you call him GeoKid. Do not 4-star hunt, so didn't get him. I see. You're probably, was it the gray-haired one with the big coat? Yeah, Jacob. What Jacob said, Ilua. Also got a Huntrix meal on Friday and got a Saja Boys card. Ooh, wait. You got a Huntrix meal and you got a Saja Boys card. Like, do you mean that you got the breakfast meal with the corresponding Saja Boys card, or you got the Huntrix meal and they gave you the wrong type of card? Streak increase, gonna go back to third. Alright, sounds good, Angie. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. Don't like misspelling names, so yeah, difficult. Default to GeoKid a bunch. Valid. Understandable. The only other Honkai third person you know, GG. Take care. You too, Angie. Thanks for hanging out. Rest in peace, never. Can't wait for the new album. Give you a break from the hot minute. Build Saber though, and have Cyrene built as well. Oh, nice. Cyrene was another one who I would have maybe pulled for, but this is not my game. Like, I do not play this one. I got to Belobog and I just lost like my focus, my motivation. I lost a bunch of pulls, so this game was just I just had to backburner it for a long bit. Well, this banner to disappear, you're gonna be so honest. Really, why? Misspelled Nefer. No, it's another chatter, Jacob, from another stream. Their name is Nefer, and it's been Nefer before Nodcry came out. So when they announced, oh, it was Neff, I think, actually. Cobalt, remind me, I forget. But like, anyways, it was a huge deal when Nefer, the character, was released. It was really funny. They don't theme them. No, Nefer is not dead. He's asleep. I haven't actually heard a lot from like different. I do lurk there a lot, but I haven't like interacted with people individually in a while. You can get either group's photo card in either meal. I thought you could only get the Saja Boys card in the Saja Boys breakfast meal and the Huntrix. That's how it was for me anyways, like so far. No, actually no, I'm pretty sure I read somewhere. That it was themed or separated based on what time of day you get the meal. Got Huntrix on the card has the Saja Boys group photo on it. Huh. Interesting. Oh, sent a friend request? Alright, let me see. How to friend request. Let's see. There's Jacob's. And I'm guessing that means that this one is you, Cobalt. So I'm going to accept that. In fact, can I nickname? Wait. I'm so clever. I'm so clever.
So I did decide to look it up just to see. Apparently, some of the McDonald's locations are just unaware that they're supposed to give different packs at different times.
Really? Huh. Well, that's unfortunate for some people, I guess, who are trying to get specific cards like me. His name has not changed. Oh, never. I remember I made you play HSR, you hated it back then. Refused to play Genshin Impact for like and quit after a while, and then came back last month and grinded Honkai, and you're already Trailblaze 64 out of 70. Nice. The way, like, I got confused for a second. I was like, wait, surely the cap is higher than 70, but I see what you mean. 64 out of 70. Randomly one of the top ranked Honkai Impact third for some reason. Really? Wait, that's cool though. Um, yeah, you can friend me, Chaos. Go ahead. The UID is not hidden. um, here. That'll make it a little easier. That is in fact you, the account with the big art shirt. Nice. I'm really happy. I'm really, where did it go? I'm actually very, what's the word? I was gonna say chuffed. What's the word? I'm really pleased with myself. I'm so clever. Alright, anyways. There's a lot of stuff going on here. So this is the 5-star claim. This is just a free pass, a free, I guess like a, the gold ones are like the intertwined fates, right?
The gold ones are the ones you want.
Gotcha.
Silver and green are your standard wishes.
Okay. So I'm gonna need help from you and from chat on which 5-star. I'm pretty sure I can get 2 5-stars. There's this one from the travel log, and then there was one I saw somewhere else.
Right. So for this one, if you really want Silver Wolf and Sparksy, I'd go with Sparkle.
Explain.
Sparksy is a high skill point unit.
Mm-hmm.
She uses a lot of skill points, and Sparkle happens to give you a lot of skill points.
Oh.
So they work. They have a bit of synergy there.
Okay. Nice. Noel's got up. Every time you hear what's the word from Noel, just think of Internet Girl. Internet Girl. Is that a meme? I feel like it's a meme that I should know. Gold are free, limited banner pulls. Nice. From shop, it's probably Ron May. From the event, it's Sparkle. Okay. Certain characters change certain game rules in terms of resources. Okay. Noted, noted. Recommend either Kafka or Sparkle for the free 5-star, but everyone's hoping for an Acheron buff. Acheron buff, like how they redid the mechanics for Hexroy characters, Jua? Or is it something else?
So occasionally in this game, they will give characters a buff. Like current Silver Wolf, I believe, got a buff. And it changes their mechanics. They call them character enhancements. They tell you what's changed in them. And I believe you can disable the enhanced state and go back to before their buff.
Okay.
You can. Yeah.
Also, I was thinking Acheron in my head, but like, I realize now it's this one over here. But in my head, Acheron was the person I saw was, who's the one that they said looked like the Welkin Moon person before it was Columbina.
Looks like the Welkin Moon?
Yeah, she has like purple hair and a hood. Jingliu's the moon person.
Jingliu does have a moon motif, yes.
Yeah, but it's not them.
I don't think that's her who you're talking about.
No, she looks like the what's it called? The Welkin Moon little, picture girl before they changed it to Columbina if you have Columbina.
Googling it quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Black Swan.
Black Swan, yes, thank you. Mochi, welcome in. Hood, yes, Hood. It's Black Swan is what I was thinking of when I thought Acheron. I just had the names mixed up, I guess. So Sparkle Archer both change the amount of skill points possible to have in game, and Phynon changes your tech points. What are tech points? Robin and Ho-Ho are coming up next patch, so maybe you could save current token and get another one the next shop. So you could buy both Robin and Ho-Ho. Wait, Robin. Hello?
Robin is the singer.
Oh boy. I broke something. What did I break? Robin's... Right! Yes. I've been listening to her music lately. I don't know why I couldn't, like, think of the bass. Instead of Runway now. No, Star Rail straight up releases super buffs for certain characters to modernize them. Okay. Well, I'm glad they keep up with you know, the meta, I guess, or whatever, like, you would call that. I guess it's the meta. Don't need Acheron buff, just have her at E2. Kidding partly, but do have her at E2, so you're good. Nice. Congrats on the E2 Acheron. Pick Sparkle from here, but gonna be honest, low-key wish they do this again next year and could pick Acheron. Okay, so we're getting a little divisive in chat, it looks like. Sparkle, Kafka, Blade, Jinglu, and a couple others got changed. Oh, I think I have Blade. Just randomly, I think.
Acheron is really nice for exploration because her skill, her overworld skill, lets her just instantly annihilate any enemies she comes across.
I see. Also, I did it again. I was like, I think I have Blade randomly. In my head, though, I was thinking Boot Hill. But yes, I do have actually both of them. Just randomly. Boot Hill was the one that I was thinking of, though. Like, I have a random Boot Hill. Most think there's a moon. Hope they had Acheron's celestial invitation so you could lose to her. Also got buffed. It has been done. Oh, I'll check it out. Let me thank you for the friend requests, everyone. Ability to do funny things in Overworld. Wait. Oh, okay, gotcha. Interesting. I think I know what you're talking about, but it'll probably be more apparent when I actually unpause this game. Casper's gives the ability to not die once, which is interesting. Some of the color pattern is okay. I'm not be thinking Adventurine is related to Varka. A lot of people thought that. Like, so who was it? Like, or they said it was like Varka reminded people of Adventurine plus someone else. I forget who. Casper's gives the ability to not die once. Also here to help. Oh, thank you, Mochi. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone who's volunteered to help me with this as I try to refigure out how to play this game. Need help gonna pull for Evanescence next patch. Have Sparksy and Yao Guang both easier S1. Want to get Robin from the shop, but see team comps where Huoho's in them. Is Huoho necessary for Evanescence, or can you sub her in for Hyacine? I understand a lot of those words. Just not necessarily in that order.
I guess that is a question for me then.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, so Evanescia, she just like how Silver Wolf is. Well, okay, I should first specify these are leaks and are always subject to change. But Silver Wolf is said to go well with Sparksy, and Evanescia goes well with Yao Guang. So the other one is nice to have, but is not necessary for those characters. But you have them already. Okay, cool. Quokwa is going to be helping with energy and healing. I will say that there are people, I was about to call real people characters, but there are people who believe that Huahua will be eventually replacing that team by a Plain Arcadia specific Elation Sustain unit. So I would not worry too much about Huahua here. She's just like the best of all the released and known characters so far.
Gosh, this guy's tall. Isn't Jingyuan the one who's voiced by Alejandro Saab?
I think so, yeah.
By Sino? And then Sparkle is so tiny. Also, Jinglu with the blindfold. I'm remembering a bit more now. Seeing the blindfold reminded me a little bit. Having Acheron at E2 makes it so you only need one other Nihility character in your team. On the all caps. Acheron is fine with your team comic. Oh, and then that's just about that. For full damage potential, you have yours in your support list. Sparkle at least helps with Sparksy if you want her badly. I mean, everything that I like, I have no like semblance of team comps or meta or anything, so I'm strictly pulling based on like looks and personality, and like trailers and stuff what I've seen. So Sparkle had a very interesting trailer, and the music was so catchy. Um, so yeah, I definitely want to pull this little trickster. Boot Hill, kind of, what did I think when I saw Boot Hill? I think because I was watching, like, that was around the time when I was still watching Mandalorian, when it was, like, still running. So I think I had some of, like, that, space western, you know, vibe, like, primed and ready. Oh, I got another friend request. Okay, who is Raven? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Maybe someone said it in chat, let me see. Oh yeah, Angel, if this is you, I'll go ahead and... Okay, so there's Angel. Let me also, so someone has to speak up for Raven before I accept it, just in case. Dark shot. Oh, okay. Can I just take out the... Okay, well, you know what? You know, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just have to remember. I already have a Sparksy Premium. Have to research more of Nesha teams when she comes out later. I seems more of a healer. Knows behind the rest. So Evanescent and Hoho and Robin stuff might be confusing to translate. Yeah, no, it's fine. Like, if you guys feel free, if anyone, like, this is not like a gate kept thing. Like, you guys don't have to talk about my gameplay necessarily. If you guys have questions or want to help each other out, like, please feel free. I'm
Caveat to
happy.
that, no spoilers in the story, please.
Yes, as long as there's no like story spoilers or leaks. I guess I'm a little more okay with leaks for Star Rail 1 because I, again, have no real semblance or concept of what's going on. But 2, I'm a little less invested, though that may change, right? But definitely spoilers, keep spoilers out of chat for now. But if you guys want to talk team comps, favorite characters, you know, whatever, you know, please feel free. I will just try to sort out in my head what's applicable chat for me to read. Only voice. Wait, hang on. He only voices electric characters. Wait, that's so funny, actually, though. Oh wait, how do I get back to the? Interesting. I was like, I don't recommend. I don't recognize electricity as an element, but I see it now. So erudition? No, hang on. Oh, oh, no. Okay, so the symbols and the words aren't necessarily correlated. Okay, so Jua.
Correct. The symbols are your types,
Okay.
your physical, fire, ice, lightning, etc.
Mm-hmm.
While the words there are the paths, which are closer to how the character plays.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. So erudition units are good at multi-target damage, hitting all the enemies at once.
Gotcha. Gotcha. We love melodrama. We do love melodrama, and also like, I got recommended duodrama on my like music suggestions. So, and it's also pretty good. But I think melodrama is definitely where it's at. Feel free to get your FC. I don't play Final Fantasy, but my first thought when I saw that was Free Company. Jua, can you translate FC?
Let me find what message you're talking about.
All right, Peter, welcome in. Sorry, Raven is you in D&D right now. I see. No worries. Welcome in. All right, let me find Raven again.
I'm guessing they mean
Oh, and there's
friend
Mochi.
code or UID because
I see.
yeah, when you are friends, you can borrow your friend's units for certain things.
Yep, I remember that from a while back. E6 Jiaoqie on
It
support.
used to be, yeah, it used to be only sharing one character, but now you can share up to 3.
Oh, nice. What's my last or least favorite kind of team comp to play? from what I remember, I I'm gonna be completely real with you, Mochi. I do not remember anything about team comps. I really don't. So that's gonna have to be something I will find out today or upcoming. Um, if someone who's level 70 who sends a friend request is someone from here, as the system only lets you see people around your level as random, unless they got your code. Wait, so only lets you see people around your level as random. Interesting. Okay, level 70. What's like the threat? It's not important actually. I guess it's not important. I'll just take it at face value. Venturine is a good shielder. Venturine is a good shielder, but he also already has Tall Dan, which would be enough already. Both also help in follow-up. Newest Danhung. Oh yeah, because like the newest one, right? Jua, the newest one was a free claim.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they just give him to you. That's the there he is. Permansar Terai. He does look really cool though. And I'm sure it's like story based, like there's lore behind this, why there's 3 different Danhungs. Stop looking at me. Let me just yeah, turn around. Dragon Tail's really cool. Sayu being a streamer and voicing all the characters who are electric makes so much sense. I think it was Amelie, who was like saying how Sayu voicing all the characters in her games ruins the game for her. It was friend code, okay. Kafka's best choice, but only if you want to invest in damage over time later. Do I wanna? I don't know. See, I kind of want to just do the funny pulls.
Gotta love that you can actually say that the voice of Sino and Jing Yuan is also the voice of Deadpool.
True. I had my friend listen to... So my friend knows Alejandro Saab from like a few things. Mostly lately it's been Hell's Paradise. But I like didn't like link the topics together, so I just said, hey, listen to the Marvel Rivals Deadpool voice and tell me what you think. And he listened to it and he's like, no, I don't like this. It's like, okay, understandable. Anyways, that's gotta be Maru. No, oh right, I forgot I have Sampo as well. Who was I looking for? Oh, Kafka. I just wanted to see if I had Kafka, and I'm pretty sure I didn't, and I don't. But since I don't have these characters memorized, I could have a character without realizing.
I mean, that's why I am here.
Sparkle recently got buffed in ways, which is a nice addition to accounts. Current stuff wise, you have the solid start to Super Break, which should be a pretty easy option. Early enough to be very flexible in what you want to do. I want to do silly pulls. That's what I want to do. I want to pull for the silly trickster girl. I really do. But I also want to make sure I'm not like completely screwing myself over later on. I don't think so, because Sparkle seems like a decent unit, right?
Sparkle is a decent support for any skill point hungry units.
Okay, so there's that.
Yeah,
Really
not every unit, but anyone who loves spamming their skill, like Don Hung, Embagger Lune.
Gotcha. Really like this outfit for Hotaru, honestly. It is a good outfit. I like both of her outfits, actually. Was curious, wanted to ask, see if you can help a bit from your knowledge pool. I appreciate it, Mochi. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be something we'll figure out. Like, it'll evolve and change, and we'll, like, figure it out together. Fire away on asking.
Yeah,
this rate maybe just chatting stream. That's true. You know what? Hang on. So, real quick, let me just go back and figure out where I wanted to... How do I get to the...
I will say Sparkle also supports Archer pretty well.
Is it this one? No, hang on. There was another... This one. This is the other place where you can get the 5 stars, although I'm thinking these are probably standard, based on the ones that I recognize.
Not entirely standard. These are if you get more than a C6 twice in a row, you
Mm-hmm.
get one of those tokens, and they gave you one for free.
I see. So,
And
but
so,
are these masterless essentially? The Golden Companion Spirit? It's just like a generic thing, right? It's not like coded to any specific character.
yeah, they're not coded to a specific character. They're meant just for redeeming characters here, and sometimes
Gotcha.
probably plan on adding new characters in the future based on that stay tuned square.
Okay. Um, what have I missed? What have I missed? Uh,
Um, out of these
there is won't
characters,
tell you
if
though.
out of these characters, if you want someone who can support your Firefly
Hmm.
or your Boot Hill, that would be Ruin Mai. On the other hand, Bronya is a pretty safe choice.
I have a,
Bronya is
I do have Bronya. I do know that.
okay. Then don't worry about that. Then
Okay.
yeah.
I do like Topaz. Like her character, she's like, um, what is it? From what I've gathered, she's like the Star Rail equivalent um, Yoimiya in terms of like personality,
Do it.
or maybe Yenfei. It was one or the other, but I think it was Yoimiya that I was thinking of.
I'd say a lot closer to Yanfei than Yoimiya.
Okay, okay.
She I cannot imagine Topaz being all being that lighthearted and unserious.
Okay, gotcha. Amma and a few of their friends are mad at him for that. Yes, I saw the. It was so funny, and it's funny too because like Amma's also a character in this game as well. Just do what your heart desires. I absolutely will, and will I maybe screw myself over potentially? Sure, but do I care? Nah, this is just gonna be here for vibes. For reference, Boot Hill and Firefly are both super breakers, which is why Renmei is a decent shop character. Okay. Okay, so I think top 3 options for the free 5-star would be Sparkle, Kafka, and Adventuring, but Jewel could probably expand more and better. Got Sparkle, fuel the Boot Hill chaos. Alright, so I've got another hope for Sparkle. I mean, I guess we could do a poll, right? You want to run a poll, Jua, on those 3 characters? Just to see, like,
Uh,
it's not going to be a... Just to be clear, it's not going to be a deterministic poll. Like, I won't absolutely do it, but I just kind of want to see where everyone's head's at.
okay, I will say I am definitely on the Sparkle camp if you're going for the Sparksea and Silverwolf team.
Okay. Sparkle is a decent and flexible unit. Okay. Hopefully this event again next anniversary. We want Acheron so bad. The Stellar Convert... Oh, right, okay. Oh, thank you for the Hydrate Orchid. Oh, that must have been a while ago. I'm so sorry. Hang on, actually. Do I have these timestamped? Oh, it's just 3 minutes ago. Okay. 2 tokens? I do. I don't know how I got them. I really don't know how I got these tokens. I don't play this game very much. Hit Locha. He's a great healer. Everyone is standard, but Topaz, Renmei, and Locha. Okay. Locha's a great healer. I do like healers. I don't like dying. Your hat is for Renmei and save. The master list of this game is for Lightcone Redemption. Wait.
Honestly, if you are going to redeem one of these characters, I would stick to one of the first 3 based on the fact that all the others are standard.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Would not burn on a Bronya or any standard this early aside from Runmei. Okay. Bronya is good, but think she's really viable at E6, E0 to E5 are meh. Okay. Plus Runmei has an outfit, so... but yes, for these ones, Runmei and Locha would be the best picks. Okay, so the second and third ones. I added too much hot water today.
Yeah. Considering you have Firefly, and I'm assuming you want to build her as well as Boot Hill, Ruan Mei is good on break teams, so she'd probably be the best of those for you.
Okay. So we'll let the first. Oh wow, we already have 100% votes for Sparkle. All right, I think since that's what I was gonna do anyways, I might go ahead and do that, and then maybe we'll do a second poll for the other three, or at least between Renmei and Luocha. But you can also throw in Topaz in there as well, just because I kind of want Topaz, so I might as well like throw her as an option. But it's not like a overwhelming like need to get any specific of those characters, Alright, so I'll hover this for now. Renmei and Luocha for these options, but Ho-Ho and Robin are being added next patch. I thought I had Ho-Ho actually. Hang on, let me go back. Do I not have Ho-Ho? I don't. I've got this guy. Weird, I thought I actually did think I had Ho-Ho for a moment. Okay.
Nope. Ho-Ho is a 5-star, and I don't see her among that list.
Is she a 5-star?
Yeah. Ho-Ho is is a really good healer.
Huh. Oh, I am thinking Ho-Ho's the one with the blue tail, right? The shy girl?
Shy girl, blue-green tail.
Right, but like, okay, so I am thinking of the right person at least. Oh, hey, eye candy. Are these eye candies? It's very on brand. Topaz is too serious for Yoimiya. Okay, valid. Can somebody get Runmei now but save later on? Okay, so it's another one for Runmei. We still have that poll going on, but I think we'll also do... So it looks like we're doing, we're polling for Sparkle and Runmei. We're not polling, we're just claiming. Ama is Jingliu. Oh, okay. So it's funny, we've got Ama and Sayu. It's actually really funny. Tiff, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 10 months. Oh my goodness, thank you, thank you. And thank you for the lurk as well. Hope you have a good rest. Considering anniversary is soon, think it'd be best to wait and see if we're getting new characters in the shop. That's a good point. Also, welcome in, Kiranya. Wait, hang on. Kiranya? Tell me if I said that right, but welcome in. Back now, welcome back, Jacob. The last one's gonna get Robin when she comes along and just gonna use Hyacinth in your Evanescence team. Okay, valid. Ho-Ho is green-haired lady. Okay, so I do at least... Third time's a charm. I have the right person in my head. Name and face match. Similar to Sucrose? Okay, yeah. You do not have any limiteds aside from Boothill, Archer, Ratio, Firefly, and kinda... What do you mean kinda Blade? How is Blade kinda? Is it like... Was he like a free claimable 5-star or something? Scared cat with blue tail. Really good character, not a really good healer. Oh, is that for Ho-Ho? Or... Because I think... Wait, who said that Ho-Ho was a good healer? Get along great with Edward. You can get... oh yeah, we can level 6 Sparkle, huh?
I did get Ho-Ho initially as a healer. Her main use nowadays is to help with high energy usage teams where they want to have their buff... Not their buff, their ult more often. So Ho-Ho is still pretty good at getting people's energy up, but there are some better healers technically.
Okay. Also have Beto. Acheron is Allegra Clark. Allegra Clark. Do I actually have Acheron? Yeah, these names are not clicking yet. Not all of them. I don't... Acheron's a 5-star, right?
Acheron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see Acheron on here. On my characters.
Acheron is one of the free 5-star options, I believe.
Right. Oh. I see. I see, Mochi. You were saying that I have her as an option, not I have a copy of her. Gotcha. Aside from relics, should be speedrun pretty easily. Falling off as a healer for the most part, so a buff might save her. Still gotta pull for her. You can lose to 50-50 entity now. Blade was limited, but he got added to the lost pool. I see. Okay, gotcha. Need to be AFK for a few minutes? Alright, no worries, Orchid. Have a good lurk. Great support, regens energy and buffs attack, but she really struggles a lot with healing. Okay. And also, I appreciate everyone, like, offering up all of this information. I will apologize that I will retain very little of it and may ask questions multiple times, but I do appreciate people being very forthcoming with information. Don't think I understand how overpowered Iacine is. Actually deal damage.
Okay, we are not doing any story today, are we?
We do. Okay, we have like 100% for Sparkle. I'm just gonna do the Sparkle pull now, or the Sparkle claim now. Hang on. I don't know if like something plays during this, like voice lines. I guess not. Okay.
Find out.
Alright, well, I finally got Sparkle. Someone that I did pull for and I think lost my 50-50. There's all of this stuff to level 60 her. So I guess we can do that real quick. Do I just full send to level 60? Like
I
there's
mean, might as well.
right, like, but like there's no wrong way to do this, right?
Yeah, you can just auto select and go on.
Okay, cool. Level 20. Use universal materials to replenish. Alright, well, never mind. The game lied. I don't have everything that I need to level 60 her. I need Tatters of Thought.
Did they give you universal material?
It says I own 4, and I need 5.
Universal material is, if you close that for a second, it's the purple balls at the top. So if you click use universal material to replenish, they just replace whatever you're missing with that purple.
What?
I mean, it won't lock in immediately, so you can click the button and try it out.
What? No. Oh, click. Ah, I see. Gotcha. Also, we've listened to the song quite a number of times, so I'm going to switch it to upbeat chill. All right. Should have been clear. No, you're fine, Mochi. No worries. Don't have to get Ho-Ho. Don't want her Robin come home. Ho-Ho obtaining more out of obligation since you literally have a wind account. 1 hour of just chatting. I mean, it's been a nice just chatting though, and like, you guys are giving me a lot of good info that I totally will remember every bit of. Hi Sparkle. Issue with Ho-Ho is that she's the only healer without emergency healing. You can only heal on turn start or when allies cast ult, which means you can't really do anything for one shots unlike Hyacinth or Luocha. Interesting. And Sparkle is best option for archer teams. I don't know if I'll be using Archer a whole lot, but I mean we could, since I'd have him. Yeah, so we'll convert that.
Let's push the envelope further, shall we?
Sure. Auto add. Recovered oh, because it was like overflow. Requires equilibrium 1. Okay, what is...
Okay, so equilibrium is sort of like your adventure rank, where as you get further along in the game, enemies get tougher and all
I'm
that.
too low level to ascend them past level 30.
Yeah, it's your world level, that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, it's world level, okay. Gotcha. Give you bottles. Materials they give you is after this. Okay, gotcha. This is I was kind of mixed. Over an hour that song? Yeah, I'm so sorry, Jacob. Like, I realized I was just sort of like, I tuned it out a little bit in a way. Either run slow and get more mileage from healing or not fill her ult.
Since you're already this far with building Sparkle, you might as well just give her a light cone and some other stuff to work with.
Sure. Now, when I was collecting light cones, like I basically R5'd ones that I could. And then I think I got rid of like duplicates after that. Because I just have no semblance on what is useful.
Probably don't get rid of the duplicates, even if they are, well, 3 stars are fine. You can get rid of those.
Yeah, it was mostly 3 stars.
But-
4 stars I think I keep regardless.
Yeah, 4 stars you probably want to keep because they're good backups if you don't want to pull for every single 5-star light cone.
Mm.
And I think it's fair to not want to pull for every single 5-star light cone.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Okay, so for Sparkle, you have.
Hey, Bailu will punt Bailu. Oh no. Bailu, my Shyla. Gotten 6 out of 10 Bailus on alts? Oh gosh. That's like me with Diona. So I understand your frustration.
If you plan to use Sparkle with the Archer, you could probably use Planetary Rendezvous, but I would say Dance Dance Dance, which I think is being used by someone else. I think.
It says so, but like I can also just equip and then switch, right?
Yeah, you can.
And then switch that. Yukong was using it, apparently. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's a light cone. Oh wait, there's a relics claim too. I was gonna claim them for Firefly. Yes, Angel, I do have Blade. I just randomly had Blade somehow. You've killed accounts for Bailus. Blade isn't as popular anymore due to inability to keep up on current content. Plus, man used to be limited, but is now part of the 50-50 lost pool with Sela and others. Oh, Sela's also standard. Okay, interesting.
So there are a lot more characters in Standard now, but you get to choose which 7 you can lose to out of the 10 that there are.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, hang on. What other... Oh, I've got mail? Oh, hey, Twitch drops. I think that's from my own. It's gotta be from my own. I don't think... I'm not lurking in any Starfield chats right now. That's so funny. I guess it's what drops in my title.
Free Stellar Jade is Free Stellar Jade.
True. You have any wonder what their best like on... Oh, wait. I just realized this is... Never mind. It's not repeating just one song. There. I'm gonna switch that to Sparkle. Let's see. Level 30, level 30. I guess I can switch or look at them this way. Okay, those are all level 30. I guess, can I get this guy up to level 30 as well? If I do this...
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
I have a ton.
It is not hard to get characters to level 30.
Okay, well, for me, I was concerned on using these tiers of souls, but I have a ton.
That's the forking spirit.
Yeah,
I
those...
forgot he censors himself. That's so funny.
Not really himself, but
Oh,
you
well,
can get to that later on in the story.
Let me rephrase. I forgot that he's censored.
Yep.
Sparkle for ult space dance dance dance. PDD is such a broken light cone. Is it really? Okay, well, I'm glad that we have it and glad that's on her. I'm guessing like light cones are sort of in the way that Genshin has
Weapons, yes.
right, but I mean like there are 5 different weapon types and they have to go to a character that can actually use that weapon. Like you could not put a sword on Wanderer or a bow on Traveler. I'm guessing the light cones are kind of separate or similar. Okay.
So light cones are like weapons in that they are meant to go with a specific kind of path. So that's the text thing you saw, erudition, hunt,
Right.
etc. But you technically can use a different path's light cone. You just don't get the bonus effect.
Hmm.
You just get the stats.
Interesting. Okay. The husband of
if-
Navia.
So if you're really desperate to use a character, but you don't have a good light cone for them, you can just give them a stat stick.
Valid. Honestly, that's valid. center dish. When you look at the limited banners. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Am I missing anything else? Also, Navia's VA is in this too. Wait, who's Navia's VA in Star Rail? Like, who does she voice? A lot of Genshin and Zenla's VAs are also here. I do love that. How, like, they kind of cross games a little bit. Also, I recently heard that, Bronya's Japanese VA. I think it's Japanese VA. It's either Japanese or Chinese VA, but one of them is the same, like, version of Bronya in every, Hoyo game. And I think there's, like, a lore implication there, but I am very not in the know. And also, I think it's Bronya. I'm not entirely certain, but I think it was Bronya. Like ones of the banner weapons of HSR. Is she and Boot Heel's VA dating? Ooh, I don't know. Yunli. Don't think I've seen. Also, I can't search by names. So they don't have their names on here. I don't. Okay. Well. What was I? Oh, right. The other claim. So, oop. Was it under, not Travelogue, Warp? Okay, so I can do trials for them. Exchange, where I want to go. Here. Okay, so it was mostly between Renmei and Locha, is what I remember. I guess we'll skip out on Topaz. Even though I do kind of want her for the vibes, but we'll go for the smarter choice, I guess. I just need to know who that is.
I would say, as I said earlier, I would probably say Ruan Mei because you have two break teammates, being Boot Hill and Firefly.
Mm-hmm.
So Ruan Mei can help support both of them.
Okay.
Luocha is a pretty general use healer, so he's going to be more well-rounded if you want someone who is not locked into a specific team type.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we've got a poll running, so
and then I tossed in Topaz because you
okay.
like Topaz.
Thank you, appreciate it. So yeah, guys, drop whoever you think I should get. Again, it's not a deterministic poll. It's just so I can get an idea of what you guys think without trying to remember all the chat messages. They're married IRL. Oh, okay. Navia and Boot Hill VA. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, if you plan on continuing to build Firefly, definitely Ruan Mei is probably the best temporary measure.
Wait, Jua, did you fix people's ability to reply to Jacob? Like, inadvertently or otherwise?
No.
Okay, because I see people replying to Jacob without it breaking. Interesting. Well, cool. Maybe that's a feature now.
Oh, maybe I think it might be because the underscore connecting it to the 06s.
Maybe.
Let me try something. Jacob underscore test. Yep, that's probably it.
Okay. Interesting. I guess that's a way around the filter. We also got Eula as Hanya. Oh, okay. Yoya as forget what's her face Shui. Pick Runmei, but save for future characters to be added. That's your take. Okay.
Yeah,
Vote for the healer.
Honestly, it would not be completely wrong to just not spend these yet.
Yeah, but I mean, I've got two. Like, I'm down to save one. I don't know if I want to save both, you know what I mean? Especially, like, I mean, yes, I am, like, kind of early on, but... Okay, so, tell me this real quick. Are these characters gonna get switched out, or are these, as far as we know, going to be available, permanently? This menu
should all be available permanently, as far as we know.
So I guess there's no, like, rush to get them here. Like, they don't expire, you know? They are permanent? Okay, so... both are good, but vote for healer.
Technically, they've never actually changed or added anything to this section of the store ever since it was created.
Really?
So we don't know for a fact, but it's been so long that we can safely assume it's going to be here forever.
Wait, this is cool. I can just spam this message. More redeemable characters will be added in the future. Okay. I still think I can redeem at least one. And Cobalt is very adamant that Runmei is a good investment. And it looks like
I mean,
more people
I
are saying
agree.
Runmei than Locha as well. And no one for Topaz. Sad. Wait, where's sad? No Topaz love. But it's fine.
Yeah, Topaz is a follow-up attacker. Honestly, if you plan to go on go pull for Ashvale, she would not be the worst option. But without a good follow-up team, I would not go for her.
Okay. Don't know if your option will be swayed by this, but Runmei has an outfit for free right now. It is a really... Oh, wait, I have... I have it. I have it. I don't have her. That's so funny. I also have... Wait, I have the March 7th outfit. Was the March 7th outfit given out for free?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't...
The only paid outfit so far is Firefly.
Gotcha. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't remember spending money on a March 7th outfit randomly. Oop, I didn't actually mean to click that yet. This thing changes a few times a year if even. Runmei also just helps Null speedrun simulated anything, which should help him a lot if he wants the Jade speedrun. The March 7th outfit was given for free at launch of the outfit. Okay. You pick Topaz if you want, but Runmei is a smarter choice. Okay, more people are saying Runmei. Eventually I'll probably get Luocha just because, like, aside from here, I think I have heard in other places that Luocha was a really good healer, a really good character. Okay, we'll go for Runmei now. Again, okay, hang on. Another question for you, Jua. How did I get 2 of these golden companion spirits?
Good question.
Redeemable after obtaining a duplicate of a 5-star character with max Eidolons twice. That's definitely not me.
I do know they gave at least one of those away for free.
Okay.
They might have given a second one that I just forgot about.
Okay.
Oh, there was a top-up event where if you spent money, you could have gotten another one for free.
Huh.
So you might have just happened to spend money at the same time.
Gotcha. I logged in. Same way I got Archer. Okay. Thank you, Cobalt. They ended up giving 2 out. One when it launched. Okay. They gave out one semi-recently.
Okay, so there was
only had one
two
logged
then.
in.
I
Interesting.
don't remember getting a second one, but okay.
Okay, and then Urania says, very bad character, but a very good healer. I'm guessing that's Luocha. Okay. And I really don't think I need, like, heals right now, do I? Like, as a Noelle main, like, heals are always, like, in my head, but I don't think it's as important as I may, like, be biased to think, right?
So, of course this is going to change based on the team and based on what you're doing, but I think a safe strategy is 1 DPS, 2 supports, and a healer or shielder, so sustain. So similar to Genshin in that sense.
Alright, that's fair. I think one later also was spend enough money. Healers and shielders both have their parts. Here, let me do this. Let me go back to my characters.
You technically don't need to have a healer for certain game modes, though. And you are pretty early in the story, so I don't think you're going to suffer if you need a healer. If necessary, you can last resort March 7th as a shielder.
Okay. So we do have March 7th. I can get her to level 30, I guess, right?
If you want.
I mean, I'm... Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, she is level 30. Okay.
Yeah, I will say last resort as a shielder because March 7th is not good at her job as a preservation unit.
I see. Okay. Do you or anyone else in chat see, like, someone else I could use as a... At least even, like, a temporary sustain?
I mean... That is what March 7th is really meant for, a temporary sustain to get you off your feet at the start of the game.
Okay, valid. Star Rail isn't a HP focused game. Think That is a better option for a shield. Oh, Don
Oh, do
Hung.
you have Gallagher?
Let me see.
Gallagher would be a 4-star.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, that guy is a pretty good healer, especially in break teams. So, yeah, he's your healer now.
He's your healer now. All right. 10-4. She's got as a healer. Tal Hung. Healers are treated very much the same as some of the most odd units in all of Star Rail history-wise. When one releases, it's always completely nuts. Why?
Intuition, instinct.
I'm just
Training
gonna
can sharpen
drop
them
that 'cause
both.
That's technically a spoiler, even though it's. Eh.
Alright, that's as far as we can get him. Okay. As such, to this day, Preservation has the least path characters, and the majority are all kind of nuts. Wait, so is Gallagher better for this particular instance than Dan Hung, the newest one?
Okay, depends on the team. So Don Hung Permancer is probably going to be your best shielder for most general teams. Say, Gallagher has some benefits if you're fighting in a great team, which would be with
Know
your
my
Firefly
heart
build.
and
But
follow
if you're
the
not
way
really doing
of
it for the team,
permanence.
then Don Hung, yeah, totally.
Okay. Dan Hung for shielding, Gallagher for healing. Gallagher would be the second best option. Gallagher's your best healer, and Taldong. Yeah, so all this is the same information. Okay, that you said. Preservation units warp the game around them.
Know my heart
Oh, there's the
and
final
follow
for
the
Runmei.
way of the permanence.
Should I invest in leveling up Dan Hung Run? I mean, I don't know what materials I have. I don't know what I need to save and what I don't. You know?
I'm gonna be honest here. If you actually play this game to the point where you are playing it a lot, I have 14,437 Tears of Souls. And all of my
Jeez.
characters are completely built.
Wow. Okay. Gallagher Strong heals, yes, but Don's shield rate and buff are tied to the unit he buffs on. So on a Firefly, the shield rate is kind of nuts. All right, we'll hold on to what we have right now.
Your equilibrium level or world level is just too low for you the materials to matter that much.
Okay.
Once you reach it to the point where you might want to use Tears of Dreams, those are much rarer.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and get Runmei now. Interesting. I'm a little surprised that they don't say anything there for their splash cards, but I mean, that's how Genshin was until they added voice lines for them. I just thought that Star Rail had them first, or would have had them. Alright, and so, same thing, we're leveling up her. Wait, where's outfits?
Outfits tab.
Ah, it's not where I'm used to it being, like, next to the Ascension thing. Okay. I mean, like, objectively, the outfit is more detailed, but I don't necessarily, like, prefer one over the other, you know? But we'll go with the outfit because, you know, why not? We have it. Alright, so level 30.
Research is progressing at astronomical speeds.
Yes, it is. Alright. There we go. The naval controversy of Runmei? Wait, hang on.
Like cones.
Grab that. The naval controversy. Oh, I see. I see it now. Okay, understandable. Okay. Let's figure out where I am in the story.
You may want to pass through on Mayaliko in case you want to put her on your team.
You're so right. so we've got the same options for her as we had for Sparkle.
I would go with Memories of the Past for her, actually.
Okay, perfect. Ad breaks over. Welcome back from ad breaks. Don Hung the best buff / sustain unit for Firefly until it gets Ho-Ho. In 99, Japan redesigned its flag. Ideally, they all want DDD, but alas. Oh, yeah. I think, do I even have it? I think I just have the one copy. That probably makes sense, right? I'm just curious if I like,
Honestly,
oh, I had 2 copies apparently. And I refined it.
I wouldn't say that everyone wants Dance Dance Dance. I will say Dance 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 is an extremely good light cone for Harmony characters, especially if you don't have their signature. But I will say for Ruan Mei, she does like Memories of the Past because that does help her improve break effect.
I'm gonna level these light cones real quick.
Probably a good idea, yes. And you can probably also ascend them as well while you're here.
Oh, that's true. Oops. Okay, so 125. So 313, 125. Dance, dance, dance. Oh, I barely had enough for this one, I think. And then... Oh, did I do the wrong one? Hang on. Oh, I did the wrong one. Whoops. I thought I was doing...
You're only going for the lower level ones right now because again we're world level 0, so
True.
you are wasting pennies essentially.
Hey, apparently like pennies are not like worth anything anymore, I think is what I've heard.
Okay, you're wasting nickels.
See if you can do a standard 10 pull. I definitely can, I'm pretty sure. But my question is, why standard one specifically?
Same reason you do it in Genshin, honestly.
I cannot, never mind. I can do a 6 pull. Technically no, that's a lie. I have Jade, so I could, but if it's like Genshin, I feel like the Jade's more valuable and useful for the limited banners.
That is correct.
Alright, so I can do a 10 pull on those. Could try to pull for Saber.
I mean, depends, because Silver Wolf is going to be here in 2 weeks, and I know
You're right.
Her.
You're right. You're so right. Alright. We'll be strong. Plus, I've got... How much will this get me? Wait, how do I check to see...
It's the same rate as Genshin.
Oh, wait, no, hang on. I can do a 10 pull on standard. Because I can get the monthly 5. Never mind. I used too much. Okay, I lied again. Once more. I have 8. What is Vim and Vigor?
Oh, that is the Trailblazers' new outfit.
Ooh. Oh, that's so... That looks so cool. Of the pocket watch too. Wait, that's so cool. Like, it's just a little thing. Like, it's just like a color change, basically. But it's still really cool. I do like that. Ooh, also, actually, it adds a bit more motif as well. Okay. I wasn't looking for... I was looking for this. No, not that one. Where do you... Here it is. This is where I was looking for. I can get 27. I have enough Jade to get 27. 37. So 44
the same
total.
exchange rate as Genshin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so 40. I have enough for 44 total. Break effect is kind of useless for her in break teams though, because it only increases her damage percent buff. Memories of the Past buffs her key stat and helps with her energy gain, which makes it really good on her. Would you use your Primos on standard is the question? Yeah, no. Usually no. I shouldn't say no, like, full stop, but usually no.
I guess what we can do now is just rearrange your team with your new characters.
Mm-hmm. Uh, team lineup. Just do a whole new team here. So,
Sure.
Run May.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go with Firefly, Ruan, May. I guess since we didn't build Don Hung, we'll toss in Gallagher.
Okay.
Uh,
And then fourth.
Then fourth. I guess Sparkle really, because I'm not sure who else would be a good support here.
Peter's saying Pella.
Let me.
Unlike Genshin, you actually get weekly standard tickets. Oh, okay. How many characters that use DDD? Saridra, Tribi, Harmony, MC, Sparkle. That's a lot. That's a lot of characters. How many characters that don't use DDD? Sunday and Robin. Okay, so
Yeah,
I see.
I will. Yeah, I will say once whoever you put here for this character, once you have the imaginary Trailblazer, they go in instead.
Gotcha.
But
What's my pity unlimited?
Pella,
I couldn't tell you, Jacob. I really couldn't. I mean, we can look, but I don't think it's very high.
Pella could work. Pella could totally work.
Okay. How do I view details? Yeah, records. So yeah, that's where we're sitting at. All right. So I also did not switch the team.
Yeah.
Okay, now we figure out where we are in the story. I'm gonna
Sounds
turn the
like
music
a
off.
plan.
Oops. I see. It's enabled manually because I gotcha. Okay, hang on. There we go.
Okay, so it looks like you had just fought against Svarog, correct?
I believe so, yeah. From where you're standing in some context, you should be before leaving underground. How do I get to my quest log? It's my tab wheel is not set up the
You
same as
already have
Genshin.
the quest tracked, actually.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Oh gosh, the map. What is this? My goodness. I'm getting a little overwhelmed already.
Okay,
Let's see.
Go back a bit.
Oh
Whenever
no.
you go to navigate to a quest, it takes you to the closest waypoint and the quest.
Jua, do you see my treasure?
So I'm going to not acknowledge that and ask you to just hop over to that waypoint nearby.
Alright, this one? The one for the
That one.
Gothgrunt? Okay.
Delays. I cannot see you as soon as you say this one.
The universe should be in equilibrium.
Oh hey, how convenient.
Huh. Am I dreaming again?
The arbiters of the equilibrium are giving you a trial. For the equilibrium of all worlds, you must demonstrate your strength. The strong will be given greater opportunities. The weak a chance to breathe. Passing the trial will prove that your strength has shaken the scales of power. Worlds will change, and thus equilibrium. You will encounter stronger enemies, harder puzzles, and greater rewards.
Yo, that guy just totally ran into me.
After equilibrium, you will go on to face yet more trials.
Hey, what if I don't like this narrative? What if I don't like this fate that's been drawn out for me?
But the more rewards.
Yeah, but it sounds... Wait, is there like a thing where I can check the dialogue? It is, okay.
I think that top left, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. Greater rewards. Alright. Please explain in the human language. Is this the so-called dynamic difficulty? Please explain in the human language. I think, yeah, that makes more sense. Stop. Why are people running into me? Why am I just, like, placed in the most inconvenient spot? Okay, please explain in the human language. Does not answer. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Is this the so-called dynamic difficulty? It's... I see a pattern here. Can I refuse this trial?
It is your choice to make. But in the end, equilibrium will be upheld.
Alright then, for the equilibrium.
Equilibrium.
I just now realized I skipped the dialogue option.
Change.
Okay, equilibrium level. As your Trailblaze level goes up, you need to complete trials to increase your equilibrium level, which is world level, right? This is the world level challenge and the world level, respectively. Gotcha. Let's see. It was like 2 when you returned the game when you did a 10 pull for Sparksy. You got Himiko on the first 10 pull. From where standing? Oh yeah, literally just before. That was also very SP positive, which will help if you have Firefly at E0, which we do, so that's good. Null is very cringe. God is mad. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you, God. Why am I being like... Why is it every time I walk into Belobog, I just get inundated with voices in my head? It's like
Okay,
when I didn't...
I got the line for you.
Oh,
So,
oh yeah, what's the line?
Get to the point. What are the rewards? You will obtain more, the voice said. More of the material. More of the spiritual. More of the countable. More of the immeasurable. What is obtained will be in proportion to your strength, and thus in equilibrium.
Interesting. Alright, so basically, he didn't answer the question. He just says, I get stuff.
You get
I do
more
stuff and I
to
get
the higher
stuff.
equilibrium level.
I do stuff and I get stuff, and I get more stuff because of it. Awesome. Did not kiss enough trash cans, and thus you will be smited. I kissed every trash can I could find. What do you mean? I literally went out looking for trash cans and kissed them. In fact, I like spent a whole like half a day trying to find trash cans. Apparently, I still missed some though. Oh right, I
Why
can't
is
jump.
that a universal thing for people in Belobog?
What, the trash cans?
Everyone does it. Even I did it.
Because like why make the trash cans interactable with like really interesting dialogue? You know? Like like they don't want you to not. You don't give your trash cans that kind of interactivity if you don't want people to walk up to... Look, even this. You feel a sense of relief when you stand before this dumpster. It's all over, breathes Belobog's winter. This is the last one. Your feeling no longer matters. What matters is that the ones who created these trash cans have fulfilled themselves. You see, that's the kind of... You don't, like, put so much, like, lore and dialogue into your trash cans and not... or expect people to not, like, walk up to them. I also didn't... I'm just skipping through that. Whoops. I missed something in chat, I think. As a lore skipper, watching a quest is gonna pain you when the skip button is right there. I'm sorry for all the lore skippers. I'm very much not. I'm a lore, rather I'm a story appreciator. I don't open a book just to skip the pages, you know? I open the book to actually read the words.
You say after skipping through dialogue.
Okay, well that's because I was autopiloting. I was like talking and like I wasn't thinking about clicking.
Well, now it'll take such a long time before you learn about the secrets of Tatalov again.
No. You haven't missed anything, nothing worth looking at. I did miss stuff though. You haven't missed. I did miss. Okay, well, what's the dumpster say? The big trash can lies in plain air. You can see that it has been filled with citizens' discarded trash. Suddenly, you hear a voice saying, "Trailblazer, you want these 7 normal pieces of trash or this beautiful piece of trash?" I don't want them all. Can I say I want them all? I want them all. You're a greedy person. The voice says in an approving way. I will give you what you want. I get rewarded for being greedy? Oh, I literally get pleasant looking trash. If you got a cold, you can even use it as a capsule hotel. Alright. What's that line from Yu-Gi-Oh? Greed is good. Oh, this is the quest.
Well, now that we're done with that whole
So,
situation in the
well, I was
underworld, we
going to
can
say
finally
that-
look for the Stellaron.
I'll wait for Marsh to finish.
Yep, she's finished.
Okay, so I was gonna say you can either do your equilibrium level up, or you can go ahead and continue the story depending on whichever one you prefer.
I don't have too much of a preference either way. I mean, I guess if I had a preference, it'd be for the story.
Well, I guess go ahead with the story then.
Alrighty. Getting off for the night. See you this Thursday. Linnea comes out tomorrow night. Yes, nice. Thanks for hanging out, Jacob. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you next time. If you don't want to follow fate, you'll have to struggle against it then. Yep, that's me in every game apparently, is I just struggle against fate. Did not kiss enough trash cans. If you want the lore reasons, it's simple. You got strong, and this mildly upset the god of actual balance. I see. And they are addressing you. Did not learn the lore of the dying trash can and is now cold and dead. No! Wait, is there like a... I need a text recap for it. Jua, I need a text recap on that one specific trash can stat.
Look, I'm gonna be honest here. No.
You know, fair enough. More especially with those who follow the god of balance are upset. Ah, I see, I see. I'm sure it'll like click more like as I progress and learn more.
Yeah. Yeah, if that was the actual god of equilibrium, you would have seen like crazy things, but or Aeon of equilibrium, I should say.
I would have had like the Doctor Strange out of body experience and seen like a giant what is it, like the Egyptian scales in front of me.
If you remember back at the Herta space station, the Aeon of Destruction glanced at you, and you saw what happened there.
I did see what happened there. I don't remember what happened there. Is the problem.
So what happened there was you saw the Aeon of Destruction, and it set off your Celeron and almost caused it to explode.
Ah, I see. I'm glad I didn't explode.
Thank Mr. Yang for that.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. If God pays attention to you, stuff gets real, man. You know that's true. Yeah, you're right.
But thinking about it, I feel a bit bad about Clara. We promised her that our talks with Svarog would go peacefully.
That's not our fault though that it didn't. Svarog attacked first. Honestly, like, yeah. From I mean, from what I remember, maybe it didn't, but like from what I remember, we tried, and he's like, "Nah, we're settling this with fists." You had to get stopped by a black hole in cane form from Yang. No, you know what? No, sorry, I wasn't able to persuade Svarog.
You tried your best. Don't blame yourself. I should have considered such a situation in advance. And it was Svarog who attacked first. We didn't have any other choice.
Isn't Don Hung's VA someone in Genshin as well? I wanted to say Gaming, but I'm pretty sure it's not that. though I do think Gaming's VA is in Star Rail. And then I thought Kinich, just like vocal wise, I think he sounds like Kinich's VA. I don't remember which one, but is Don Hung's VA in something else? Gaming's VA was the male MC, and then he was replaced. Oh, okay. Well, I was at least kind of right. Early Don Hung sounds way different.
I didn't
honestly
mean for you
don't
guys to start
know
beating
if he's
yourselves up
anyone
over
in
it.
Genshin.
Don Hung's VA.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Nicholas Lung. Leung. I don't see any
doesn't sound
evidence of
familiar.
anything. I don't see any evidence of anything Genshin.
Yeah. Okay. But I do recognize the name. I think though it's because like I went to like a VA signing thing and saw his name there. I think Don has
He is
never
in
changed. He just got
Silent
more into the
Hill.
role and the character developed, and got that character developed. Ah, okay. He just grew into it. What was that, Jua?
He's in Silent Hill F.
Oh, interesting.
Look on the bright side. Things turned out all right, didn't they? Now everyone knows that the real problem here is the Stellaron, and they're willing to help us out.
Why does everyone know that the Stellaron's the real problem? What happened? I need to wait. Where's my previously on Star Rail?
Okay, previously on Star Rail, you found out that there's a Stellaron causing the eternal winter, and you need to find it and seal it away in order to leave Belobog and move forward with your journey. However, the Stellaron is possessing the current leader of this civilization, Cocolia, and she ordered you all to be arrested. Branya, her adopted daughter, chased you out to only for Sampo to save you last second by knocking everyone out and dragging all of them to the underground, including Branya. You then had to find a way out of the underground, which Swarog was blocking the only known way because he felt it was too dangerous, especially with you knowing about the Stellaron. And now Branya, being there, has seen the records from Swarog after you beat him up, proving that the Stellaron is the actual issue here, and thus she, at the very least, believes you.
Okay. The one that like didn't sound familiar was Bronya being the adoptive daughter.
I'm pretty sure you. Let me make sure I didn't spoil something.
And like if that's a spoiler, then like it's kind of whatever. It's like it doesn't sound super consequential. Previous cancer. It's just cancer. Cancer is bad. No one likes it. The adopted daughter is already brought up before this, Cobalt says. Okay.
Yeah, that does sound right because you're getting close to the time where you leave the underground, and you find that out while you're in the underground.
Gotcha. It's
Yeah,
brought up
because
during
you-
Rivet Town. Huh.
Yeah,
And it's
because you find Granya's orphanage in the underground.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember the orphanage. Okay.
All in all, the mission is going super smoothly.
But we still have a lot left to figure out. For instance...
Also, March 7th, I'm like sort of not realizing, but remembering that it's also Seat Lolly's VA. And hearing like the contrast is kind of interesting. Where's the Stellaron? Who is this Sampo character? Yeah, no. Where's the Stellaron?
Exactly. We don't even have the Stellaron's coordinates and location. Cocolia's sudden change in attitude is also very curious. We still haven't put all of the pieces together.
Oh, I should say the characters don't know that Kokoli is being possessed, but you as the player do because you hear the Stellaron's voice.
Cocolia is Bronya's mother?
Yes,
Okay.
the leader of the civilization.
Yeah, okay. Also, from where you see where I am right now, are you able to figure out, like, exactly where in the, I won't call it the Archon quest, but you know what I mean, like the main story I am and like how much more I
Traveler's
have.
mission.
Yeah.
I can find out how much more you have, sure.
Yeah, just like as a rough estimate. I know we're not gonna get like a significant amount done today, but like an idea of how much longer to get through what would be like an act of the Archon quest, you know, would be nice. Because I have no clue how to figure that out. Okay, Actually, I've been having some dreams.
Dreams?
Oh, I remember you mentioned something about strange dreams before.
Mochi says about 2.5 to 3-ish hours. So, okay. Mochi, how do you know this off the top of your head? Mochi, do you, like, are you like a really big Star Rail enjoyer and you just, like, have this, like, knowledge tucked away? Do I have, like, I don't know. Telling Don Hung on March 7th about the voices you heard in your recent dreams.
All 3 dreams were the same, with Cocolia and that other voice.
It would be weird to call it a coincidence.
Hey,
I'm
those
wondering
are
if
yours.
these dreams aren't just random, if there is some meaning behind them. Maybe you're having them because...
Because of the Stellaron inside her?
That's my hunch, but I have no proof.
Ooh. Hyper abridged. Evil ball of destruction turns planet into a freezer because monkey's paw rules. Whispers evilly to the planet leader. Leader gives into the evil whispers. You arrive, you ask about it, she freaks out. She tries to arrest you. Her daughter, Brunera Fred, attempts to arrest. Sampo drugs everyone. You now underground. You meet the lesbian. They realize Bronya is from down under. They want to leave and need the help of Dadbot. You beat and almost kill a man. You do not. Present. Nice. Thank you for the abridged, Cobalt. Just have good memory, bits of some story arcs. Gotcha. Promise to give context. Everything said makes sense. No, I believe you. Like, it does make sense. It helps me remember, like the major story beats of how I got here, at least.
Well, then that's as good as nothing for now. So, what should we do when we get back above ground? After all this talk, we're still back at square one.
And it's probably also like on top of like Jua's recap, and then like the hyper abridged version, just highlighting the points again. So hearing it twice, different ways, probably helps.
We solve a puzzle one piece at a time. Let's get some rest. We'll talk to Wildfire tomorrow and get to the bottom of this.
Now I want to know what like modern Dan Heng sounds like.
Also, there's still one more key character we haven't talked to yet. Her connection to Cocolia may be the key to cracking this mystery.
Who? Gertie? Ah, yes. The likely suspect. The restaurant owner.
Okay. So, after you finish this quest, my normal time estimate source would say 2 hours, 55 minutes, so let's just say 3 hours, plus double time for talking to chat, 6 hours to finish Belobog.
Yikes. Yeah, that's gonna be at least 2 more streams. Probably 3. For other context, the lesbian stuff is mostly Honkai Impact 3rd related, and the dream is about the ball of evil whispering. A few friend requests. Oh, I see. 1 second. That's the wrong click. Ooh, wait, what is this? What's add assignment?
Oh, okay, so this was added somewhat recently. There used to be the equivalent of Genshin sending people out on missions for rewards every 20 hours or so.
Expeditions.
They changed, expeditions. They changed it in Star Rail, so instead of being limited on a timer, you can just say, "Hey, I want these rewards." They don't ask you which characters you're sending out on the expeditions anymore, and you can just claim them whenever you want, no issue.
That's so expedient, but also so, like, I don't know, underwhelming. I don't know.
Yeah, it used to be similar to Genshin in how you had to pick characters to go out on missions to get the rewards and have to wait certain time limits. and then eventually they just said, okay, we'll just do this, so you can claim however long it's been going for, as long as it's not more than 30 hours.
I guess I was gonna say, like, it seems like it's catering to the generation of impatience and instant gratification, but I guess you still have to wait the time. So Don Hung sounds so baby this early on. He really did grow into his role on material farming expeditions significantly better. So I don't know what materials I would want to claim.
I mean, you can see which ones you have, so
I see which ones I have.
I would not bother with synthesis materials. You rarely, if ever, need anything that you make yourself in this game.
Okay.
So synthesis, unless you want trick snacks to use to refresh your skill points, which you can refresh just by going to a waypoint, I believe. Those are unnecessary. EXP materials credits are always helpful. Character materials are the things that you are replacing with your universal material.
Gotcha. I don't know who uses what.
Seeing as you only have 2 assignments at this level at this world level, I would probably just. Well, that is a pretty good amount of credits.
I think it's mostly Twitch drops. Mochi says for now middle tab.
Yeah, I'd say that makes sense. I'd agree. Because you have the universal material to make do with if you need to. So middle tab makes sense.
Okay. And you said it, and so did Cobalt, but trick snacks. I don't see trick snacks on here.
Trick snacks are something that you make. They're not something that you can get from
Gotcha.
here.
Okay. So I'm guessing. Okay, hang on. This light cone. Okay, so that's for light cones. This is gonna be for characters, and then this is the Mora. Okay. So I guess. Well, I don't know. What did that? So 4,000,003, 4.3 million, almost 4 million. I'll say that that's probably good for now that I don't need to do expeditions for it. So I'll run the expeditions for the character and weapon upgrades. Does that sound good?
Once you're a much higher world level, you might want to get more credits, but
Sure.
right now you are pretty good to go.
Awesome. I'm a peasant, but no, I'm not a peasant. I don't know. I'm in Belobog, but I probably shouldn't be with the amount of credits weighing down my pockets. Okay, so that's
It's
Cobalt's
fine.
main.
Belobog doesn't take credits.
Let's see. I'm guessing these are all you, Cobalt, right? You said you
Also, that's
sent
a joke.
several.
I think Belobog does take credits, but
Oh. These are okay. So I'm gonna add names to those as well. Wait, what was this? This one was Nihility? Yeah, Nihility.
yeah. You said you don't care much about leaks, right?
Yeah, I guess not as much.
Okay, yeah. I did hear a leak that they are planning to implement some non-minigame co-op stuff.
Ooh.
So that might be added soon, who knows?
Interesting. Also, Cypher was another one that I pulled for and did not get, sadly. Cobalt, Nihilbolt, and Windbolt.
Cobalt? Oh, sorry, not Cobalt. I've got Cobalt on the mind now. Cypher. Cypher is an interesting character in that she copies damage basically and then deals it again.
Ooh.
So she's like jack of all trades, master of none. She can fit into a ton of different teams, but isn't really the best in any of them.
Gotcha. There's maybe one link that might be mildly important banner-wise. Maybe share it. I'll probably allow it, but I'll let Jua make the final decision because you,
Yeah.
Jua, might know a bit more.
Yeah, you can ping me if you want to be safe, but I will say I did let Null know about Silver Wolf already, so he knows that how that's gonna go since he wants that.
All right. But yeah, I guess we talked to
Come
Gertie.
right on in and take a seat.
Other one.
Yo, have you finished your work today? I just made a pot of mushroom soup. Take a break first and come try it later.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. You might want to ping me.
You're back. I've heard from Wildfire that you helped resolve that whole situation with Svarog. Amazing. It must have been exhausting. Please have some food and get a good night's rest.
I suppose it would be good to get some sleep. Oh yes, back in here. Weren't we able to hide in the closet for something?
That I believe was the above ground hotel.
Oh, okay. A wave of tiredness comes over you, reminding you that you haven't rested in a long time. Even the most terrible dream won't wake you up this time. So you just have to live through a terrible dream? Okay.
Over there. See that? That used to be the worst street in Rivet Town, and it's also where I grew up. My friends and I used to wander those streets, thinking about where to find our next meal. That is, until Chief Oleg got me out and took me to the orphanage. There, I learned to read and write from Natasha. At the age of 10, I started to patrol the mines with Oleg, occasionally getting into fights with the local thugs.
That sounds nice.
Nice? You being sarcastic with me?
Oh, no, sorry. Life in the underworld is difficult. I shouldn't be speaking about it so lightly.
So I have a question, and I'm just gonna ask it, knowing that it may have been like a leak, or not a leak, but like a spoiler or something. But well, actually I can probably phrase this as a better question. Is there a major like connection between Bronya and Silverwolf?
Bronya and Silverwolf. Okay, so that is... No, Kowalski's not asking about that. Okay, so if you... That is based on the Honkai Impact 3rd. The Bronya and Silverwolf are... have the same source material from Honkai Impact 3rd, basically. They're based on the same character from that world.
Okay. But they're not like in Star Rail's universe, they're not like related like clones or
As far as we know, yes, they are
okay.
unrelated.
Okay. Because they sound similar. They've got like obviously the hair is very similar, and then like doesn't Silverwolf also have like twin drills or something like with her hair? Maybe it's not twin drills.
Yeah. They, as Cobalt's saying, in Honkai Impact 3rd, they're just the same person in different outfits. Here, they are completely different people.
Gotcha. Okay.
You're always so serious. It really gets on people's nerves sometimes, you know?
Right. What I meant was... I kind of envy you, Zila. For as long as I can remember, my days have been an endless cycle of studying, etiquette lessons, and training.
I just thought of the Raggedy Ann thing. It's like, what was it?
Oh, I have not mentioned that to Noah yet, but I don't think Noah would care if you spoil that.
Has a single drill. Okay. Well, so like, I had a hard time picturing because I haven't seen Silverwolf in quite a bit, but I thought there was something like that with her hair. I don't know. It was kind of like a 50-50 on whether it was like, if I could remember accurately whether she had a drill or not in her hair. What's going on since he was thinking about Saber Banner?
Yeah. So basically what Cobalt's was saying is there has been a leak about a potential future collaboration.
Ooh.
And that collab is between Honkai Star Rail and Fate. Again.
Huh.
So their potential, if the leak is to be trusted, there will be new characters added to Star Rail.
Interesting. And probably just they'll continue to retain Saber and Archer.
Unknown.
Like, okay. Hopefully, like, if the collab does happen and it comes round, they don't get rid of the first set of characters. You know, like a wave 1, wave 2 type of thing. It's a toss up.
Oh.
Well, I should probably get Saber sooner rather than later then, or try.
Yeah. If the
Every
leaks
day,
are
all
to
I
be
hear is,
trusted, that would
"Remember
be
who you
the
are,
update
Bronya.
after next.
This is against the
So we
Architect's
don't have, like,
admonishments,
maybe
Bronya.
8 weeks.
Ladies shouldn't use such foul language,
But I
Bronya."
feel like they'd at the very least give us some kind of warning if they're gonna drop the banner.
For sure. Yeah.
Some may envy this kind of life, but I have felt trapped. When every choice and every goal has already been made for you. You probably can't imagine how that feels.
No, I can't. But more importantly, what kind of foul language were you using?
Oh.
In the name of the Architects, I shall stick this spear into your nostril.
That's her idea of foul language?
That's
Bronya
it?
has had a very
Oh,
protected
that's
childhood.
nothing. Looks like I'll have to teach you some underworld slang before you go back.
No, that won't be necessary.
It's like, oh no, that's what I said as a kid. I know all the foul language now.
It'll be better than poking people's nostrils, at least. I never thought that I'd be here having a heart-to-heart with the future Guardian. As a kid, I didn't meet many people who lived in the overworld. I only heard stories from the grown-ups and figured you were all just a bunch of cold snobs.
Oh no, she's still kind of a cold snob, but that was mostly when we first met her.
I've heard from some Silvermane veterans that before the orders were made to seal off the underworld from the overworld, there was no difference between the two places. Everybody ate the same food, chatted about the same topics, celebrated the same festivals. Even though times are different now, things like the joys and sorrows of life, the ties between people, these precious things must certainly still connect us all. If there is a way to bridge the gap between the two worlds, we can definitely go back to the time when you and I were not divided, when we could stand side by side against the Eternal Freeze and the Fragmentum.
It's because of threat of harm makes it foul language, I suppose. I thought it was just the word nostril. I thought that like they were really that snobbish to consider nostril foul language. Or like, I guess it's like kind of, you know, column A, column B.
Probably brings up the idea of picking your nose.
That too, but I actually, I kind of half agree with what she says. Like the foul language being like threat, like, I don't know. I think it's like maybe a bit of column A, column B.
I personally always viewed it as like childish language that she's too high up to actually be seen saying.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
I'm not like you. I don't have that many grand plans for the future. But if that's the future you want, I'm willing to build this bridge with you.
Thank you, Zila. Your trust is very important to me.
Speaking of which, what are you going to do next? What Svarog revealed must have made quite an impact, huh?
I saw that. I saw that, Celia. You can't hide that. I saw that blush. I saw you blush. We're just gonna ignore that? Okay, I guess we're just ignoring that then.
Yes. I thought I was prepared for anything, but... As long as I am the Guardian's successor, those truths will come out sooner or later. But why does my mother hide it from me, and why does she want me to hunt down the outsiders who know about the nature of the Stellaron? It doesn't make sense. I thought it over. There's only one thing I can do.
Yeah, I will.
Go ask her directly.
What were you gonna say?
I will say that for Branya and Seele, there is, as Peter said in chat, there is a reason why they are known as the lesbian couple.
I suppose that's valid. Yeah.
It mainly because they're not canonically the lesbian couple in Honkai Star Rail, but the characters they're based off of in Honkai Impact Third are. So everyone just treats them like they are here anyway.
I see.
There's
Okay.
so many hints here that it's basically confirmed.
Gotcha. Como says they heavily put it in HSR, like really? My pull for Linnea as an excuse to get Noelle to C6? Heck yes. Yes, absolutely, Annie. I fully support this decision. As long as you can... don't feel the need to, like, go all in if you want to save wishes for other things, or save money, you know, for other things. But I still fully support this decision. Absolutely. Also, and if you get Linnea, then there's a really good Noelle support right there. Fun fact on Gremlin Joker, that's also Yenfei's VA. I knew there was like a Yenfei like tie-in. I could not remember. Wait. Then that's also Pomni, right? Lizzie Freeman is Yenfei, right? I'm looking it up. That's not. It is? Okay, yep. Yep, okay, cool. I just got it too. I just saw that as well. Nice. So, fun fact, I don't think this is doxing. But I actually share a mutual friend with Lizzie Freeman. Now, that being said, it's not a friend that I have spoken to in a very long time. I just one day randomly got Lizzie Freeman as a Facebook friend suggestion. It said one mutual friend. I was like, oh, that's really cool. There's nothing I can do with that information. One, because I don't talk to the person. But two, it's not like, you know, I would want to... I wouldn't really want to bring that up in a conversation anyways, outside of like maybe a meet and greet, you know? No one knows humans? I didn't say they were a human. I didn't say the mutual friend was a human. Mein Gott, Leute. But no, anyways, so I just thought it was kind of cool that like I am 1 degree of separation away from Lizzie Freeman. It's neat. Yeah, it's neat. That's all I can say though, is it's neat. Like if I ever met Lizzie Freeman at a meet and greet or something, I could bring it up then and just be like, you know, hey, random thing, do you know such and such, or do you remember such and such? But like that's the only time I would ever do that. I would never like use that as like a way to be like, you know, like what's the as an in, I guess, or anything for any reason. But I don't know, it's cool. Like it's like, okay, that's cool. So Noel has animal friends. You said they weren't human. I didn't say they weren't not human. I just said you don't know that. You have an icebreaker topic. Exactly. Thank you. It's an icebreaker topic. Like, it's not to be like weird or anything. It's just like, you know, hey, random thing that just, you know, happened. Because that's all it is. Just like a random coincidence.
Hold on.
Who's
You're not
Selena's VA?
really going, are you? Alone? You can't. This plan is...
Her VA is a singer, I'm pretty sure, because she had that one song.
Shang.
Molly, Zhang, or Zhang, that... I don't know if that's another Genshin VA, but I think they're in another... Is it another Hoyo game? Or just another gacha? She's Astra and something. Okay, yeah, it was another Hoyo game. Yep, she's Astra. Okay. And Lightning Lady and Enfield? Which one's Lightning Lady? I ask as if I know any of their names. I still call the one girl with the mask Penguin Girl.
I've already thought it through, Zila. I am Madame Cocolia's daughter. That will never change. Be it my duties as her heir or as a Silvermane guard, I must face my problems head on.
Branya.
This is for you, Zila. Please help me pass it on to the outsiders. If I am unable to see you again, they'll know what to do.
Oh.
Okay, I understand. You've made up your mind, and there's nothing I can say that will change it. But
nothing is
remember
confirmed about
this.
Enfield, but
If you run
it
into
is
trouble,
suspected that
I will come to
Molly
save
Zhang is
you, no
voicing
matter what.
Shuang Fangyi.
Interesting. Leader of Infiltrata, Spring Onion Dragon. Can't think of anyone but Shu from Arknights. Normally black, greenish hair when human form and likes Enman. Shu imagining was too strong.
Then I'll be waiting for you. So, did you come to this spot when you were a child?
She's got 3 drills in her hair, not just 2.
Of course. I just didn't appreciate how nice it was at the time. Very nice.
That was a good sleep. I should go meet up with March and Dan Hung.
Dan Hung? Also, I'm guessing that's the new VA. Like, I guess they already went and re-recorded the lines. Did Molly finally actually get Scylla? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Molly has the worst luck when it comes to 50-50. It seems like everyone you see of her pulling, she loses the 50-50. Hey, that's me for real. Gosh, I mean, at least it's not like the 50-50 curse is biased towards, you know, like us plebeians, such as myself, I guess. Star gotcha. Gods do not favor Molly. Oh no, poor Molly. Oh!
Took you long enough, sleepyhead. We've been waiting all day.
I follow Molly, I follow her, Twitch channel. That's why the name sounds so familiar. Like, more so than just, like, remembering that she was a voice in Zenless.
I've noticed that our sleep routines don't match up. You either keep getting up in the middle of the night or snoozing away until the day's almost out. Unacceptable. You gotta work on your teamwork.
Teamwork for coordinating sleep schedules? The heck? Don Hung. Hmm?
First step of teamwork is to actually be there.
Point taken. I think once they brought the Celestial Invitation, she finally got her own character. Oh gosh. The only difference is you're not screaming no. Are you sure, Mochi? I'm pretty sure I screamed that multiple times. Longest time she did not have Scylla. Well, at least she has her now. And that's what matters in the end, is when we, at the end of it all, when we're thousands of dollars in debt, we get the one character that we wanted all along. Smile.
Did you have a dream again last night?
Correction, scream no as a fish PNG tuber. You're right, I have not done that yet. Did I have a dream again last night? Jumped that hook and pom-pom got into a squabble. Not this time.
So that's why you slept for so long.
Why do you sound so judgmental, March?
Well then, let's go find Wildfire to discuss her next move and see if they have any new discoveries.
Let's go! I can't wait to finally get back above ground!
Between screaming at her own misfortune and if Sayu actually joins the group pull and her laughing at him when he loses the 50-50, no idea how she hasn't ruined her voice box. Also adored Belobog for what it got Don Hung. Oh right, I was gonna look at his or listen to his other voice lines. Sorry, I muted that on stream, but I couldn't mute it in Steam fast enough.
It's
How do I find voice quotes information? Voice.
different.
As you can see,
different
that
versions of Don Hung will have
transformation
slightly
was brought
different
about
voice
by the
lines.
power.
Say again?
Different Don Hung versions will have different voices for the similar topics. Just so
Right,
you know.
but they're all the same guy though, yeah?
I mean, they're all the same guy, but at different points in the story.
Sure, sure. No, I just want to, like, because people are saying how early Don Hung sounds so much different, so I want to see, like, the progression, like, character progression and also, like, voice direction progression.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see, that transformation was brought about by the power of the permanence. Though you may have many questions, I'd like to reintroduce myself before I answer them. I am the guard of the Astral Express. Your companion, Dan Hung, the Nameless.
Wow. That is a huge change. Alright. Get it, I guess, Dan Hung. It's a big shock, Angel, when it wasn't broken from excess laughter with Caleb's era of pulling. To explain if you remember the Fight Club arc, Cold Dragon Young. I remember the Fight Club arc, but I don't remember Cold Dragon Young. Yeah, his voice did change a lot, Kobold. That's insanely different. Holy. In a good way. Yeah, absolutely. This way? Okay, before I approach that, may want to go 4-star Don Hung in that case. Tall Hung may have spoilers in the voice lines. Yeah, I kind of got a little bit of that when I saw or heard the voice line, but it's like, it's vague enough, and I'm like way too far separated from the story that it doesn't make sense, and I won't really remember, I don't think. Don Hung and Byron Lune was the kind of bridge it still took him a while to get here. Okay. And they just did their H-Star drip. That's so dang early. Wait, they just did.
Oh, look who's here.
It's the Bane of Svarog, the big hero of the underworld. And the other big heroes, Dan Hung and March 7th.
Okay, now who's Sampo's VA? Not that he like necessarily sounds familiar, but he kind of does.
Were those lines rehearsed?
Where's Natasha?
Oh, don't drip
She
market
here?
him. I want that character.
Oh. Wait, who was drip marketed? Or is it a spoiler?
She is a bunch of other things to
Okay,
attend
don't worry about it then.
I mean,
So I hope you don't mind talking to this
for, like, the
old man
US
instead.
world.
I speak on behalf of
Yeah, don't worry about
you're
it then.
and you're gonna see him anyways in the banner, so
That's true. Okay.
it is.
By the way, sorry for
More
keeping that whole
tenacity.
thing about her being the actual leader of Wildfire a secret.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway.
I'm glad you don't mind. Natasha is always cautious, but she has no ill intent, as you surely have noticed. She told me to make sure you return to the overworld safely. I gave it some thought, and I think the safest way is to ask this fella for help.
Your mouth is not moving, sir.
I brought you down. I can take you back up. Free of charge. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Why do I not feel... Why do I feel... what's the word? Not relieved. Not at ease when he says free of charge, satisfaction guaranteed.
There's no
That's
need to
called
knock us
common
out this
sense.
time, right?
Of course not. This time, we'll go back through the furnace core.
And... just tell us about the use before. Oleg, give us someone else. Just tell us the path you used before.
That would be problematic and dangerous. Trust me, we should go through the furnace core.
Okay, now can I choose the other one? Oleg, give us someone else.
Enough chatter. Just be a good guide.
You shouldn't. Considering what he used, could have ended the Nameless if not for plot armor.
Hold on. What about Branya? Why isn't she here?
I forgot it's pronounced Branya.
She already went back. As you know, she has some things to settle with the Supreme Guardian.
What? She just ditched us and went back? How could you let her?
You want to try to stop her? She also has her own plan.
Exactly. She has a lot of responsibilities. I don't completely understand, but I trust that she's trying to solve the problem. Oh, right. Branya told me to give you this.
She left us a letter. Could this be one of those open in case of emergency letters? I've never gotten one of those before. Should we wait until we run into something dangerous?
Stop overthinking and just open it.
Null verdict, March, Dan Heng. By the time you read this letter, I should have returned to the overworld and be on my way to see my mother. I apologize for not telling you of my plan. I was afraid that you would strongly object, which might sway my resolve. Madame Cocolia raised me up, and I will never be able to repay her kindness. She taught me countless life lessons and virtues, as well as how to defend Belobog and its people. Even though she has lately made certain decisions that puzzled me, I can't let go of all the precious memories I have with her. I must communicate my point of view and thoughts to her honestly, and seek to arrive at a mutual understanding with her. This is my goal as a daughter, but also my duty as a Silvermane guard. But I'm aware of the risks I might face on this journey. So, if I fail to win my mother's approval, or if something happens to me, please forward this letter to the Landau siblings and ask for their help. Serval and Japard are honorable people with enormous power in Belobog, and I have complete faith in them. I'm sure they will unreservedly help you in your search for the Stellaron once they see my seal in handwriting. Branya Rand.
Brother and sister Landau? I know the brother must refer to Japard, but who could the sister be?
Did it not say in the letter? Yeah, Serval.
And March is still reading it. Give her a second.
Okay, read faster, March.
Oh, Serval! So she's Japard's older sister.
Okay, Serval. Serval and Japard. Song in the Fight Club arc was basically this face. Why am I here? Just to suffer being surrounded by fight-crazed idiots. Also, Sampo is always sus as F. He's definitely something, yup. Maybe the sister refers to Japard. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna be mean to Marge. I hope nothing happens to Branya.
She gave it some good thought. But whatever's going on in that Supreme Guardian's head, even Branya might have trouble understanding.
Vanilla, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. How's it going? Jua, could I get a...
I got it.
Thank you. Mr. Riri, welcome in. Salutations. Special ice cream delivery. Thank you so much. Thank you for the care package as well, Cobalt. And thank you, Jua, for the shout out. How was your Genshin stream? What were you doing, Vanilla? Vanilla raid. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Gotta sleep for work. Alright, sounds good, Cobalt. Thanks for hanging out and for all the help. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Hope your hope work goes well tomorrow. Take care, my friend. And Jua, thank you for the hydrate as well. Alright, double hydrate. Remember, there are no wrong answers in Starvale, just stupid ones. Duly noted. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Honestly, That is so true. The way I see the characters from Star Rail, Genshin, and Zenless is that Wise and Bell are smart but not strong, at least since I last saw them. Kalis and Stel here are very strong but dumb, and Aether's in the middle.
Nice. Co-op night, and then did Kuchin's Echo, and then did a lot of artifact fiddling. Oh, nice. How was the do you remember if I've got Kuchin's Echo? I don't remember if I was able to pass it or not.
I do not remember.
I think I might have passed it. It was one of the recent ones that I couldn't pass. But nice. I guess I should ask if you it sounds like I'm assuming that you did pass Kuchin's Echo, Benella. But how was the co-op night? Using him even though everyone dislikes him for some reason or another. I don't... Okay, maybe I do like slightly dislike Sampo, but it's mostly just because like he is a bit sus. You passed it, nice. I'm glad you had a good stream. If you need to raid and run or take care of anything, you know, definitely do what you need to do. We are trying to... So the first like hour and a half of stream was chat trying to get me caught up and figure out how to play the game again. We did a little bit, and we're doing a little bit more story, but I am running a bit low on time for my own personal like you know, whatever, like my own stream time. So we'll probably be doing this for, I don't know, like to the top of the next hour. But
I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna be doing this for the next 20 seconds as soon as you continue the dialogue.
Gotcha. Half just don't like his EN voice. I mean, I don't mind his EN voice, but like I can't help but like look at him and think that he should sound like Ito. That's just me. Like he looks and feels like he should sound like Ito. But that's just, I don't know. I really don't know why I think that. I think they did it on purpose because I understand as a character to use in the game, he's actually a decent one to use, but he's sus, and so nope.
Sampo, do you know the Landau siblings?
Landau. Yeah, we're old friends. I've mostly dealt with the younger brother in the past, but the sister, she's much scarier. Today's supposed to be a day of celebration, so let's not talk about it right now. We can set out at any time. Just come find me when you're ready.
Yeah, his EN voice, like, I think it matches him. It has a little bit of like a snakish attribute to it. Like, he definitely sounds a bit of like an underhanded wheeling and dealing type of shady business person. I can't quite place why that specifically comes to mind, but it does. Fair point, some of the dislikers seem to hate him because criminal, yet they thirst for Tori and Rear with a they did nothing wrong. Yeah, that's sounds a bit double standard. Alright, Trailblaze Guide. During Calyxes and experiencing similar universe and other game modes, raise your Trailblaze level. Once it's high enough, Equilibrium Trial will become unlocked. You can complete the trial to raise your Equilibrium level. Okay. Wait, was that all for this chapter?
That is this chapter of the Trailblaze quest.
Oh,
and
okay, so
continue at Equilibrium 1, yeah.
Okay, so I guess we are locked into a specific path here then.
Yeah, the Aeon of Equilibrium got mad that you were ignoring his quest.
Well, you know, he can maybe I should not speak so disparagingly of someone who can speak thoughts into my head. So I guess we go find the Equilibrium trial then, right?
Yeah, that is a quest for you to track. It's Trial of Equilibrium Part 1.
Went to the right one, right?
Yeah, you went to the right one. It's just that I'm at a delay, remember?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure. This is where I can get bent in a black hole and mirror, just no grab you sample. Alrighty, let's see. I will try this team. So does the turn order, is the turn order based on anything?
No, well, it's based on the character's speed, but not really like any positioning or anything.
Okay.
Danger ahead. Ready.
Slash.
Target sighted. All units on alert.
Okay. So I can break the left and right ones. I'm a little afraid of auto battle because I've heard that like the targeting or the logic for it isn't
auto
always.
Battle is banned for this, so good luck with that.
Okay. Well, I wasn't gonna do it anyways because, like I said, I've heard that the logic and targeting for it aren't always
orders.
great or optimal.
I mean, it's not always optimal, but usually it's good enough.
Okay. Let's see. Do I just go for the break? Also, I don't know. I guess if I can just break it with the regular skill instead of the.
So,
I don't know what they're called.
So Firefly's
Sam, awaiting orders.
E skill is going to be getting her more energy, and she does want to be in her ult form most of the time. So you probably want to use her skill here.
E skill or Q skill?
E skill.
E skill? It uses a point though.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do have to use points, so...
Right, no, but I thought that you... Oh, those aren't ult points. I see. It's for the energy. I see now. Also, using E, like, uses up, like, almost half her health? Is that right?
Yeah, so Firefly uses her health as a resource to deal more damage with her E.
Gotcha.
Only while she's not in her own form,
Okay. Speed mainly, but positions don't quite affect anything. Decision making of auto battles is often questionable. Auto battle outside of the space, not the greatest. It's okay at Belobog content, but later on, no. Okay, gotcha. When you're just grinding for relics and stuff, it's handy. Sam, stop punching the ground. Look, the ground had it coming. Elgar and Pella should use basic attack. Okay. Runmei just needs to skill once every 3 turns. Okay, so here's another question then. What's the nomenclature? So Q is basic and E is skill?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So E...
Enemy targets detected.
And then, do I want to try to use ults as they become available, or strategic timing?
I mean, depends on the character. Firefly's ult
Time to make a
probably
decision.
want to use as it becomes available, unless you want to get some buffs in ahead of time. Firefly's ult gives her an immediate turn, so it's pretty good.
Like fireflies to a flame.
Yeah, we can break the other guy.
Until everything burns to ashes!
By immediate turn, I mean after whoever's turn it is.
Understood, okay.
Ella just wants to normal attack. She's probably not going to use her skill.
Ready for another?
Okay.
And then with an E1 Firefly, I'd just say spam E here, but with the E0, on this team you can spam E anyways because you have to so go ahead and spam E. On Firefly at least.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. We're fine. Strategic timing, character dependent in the case of Ron and Gallagher. Phone up star auto for map grinding to get dailies done made you lazy. Those then do either Genshin or WoW on the PC while autobattling as well.
Waiting means
You were probably the
change.
one I saw that said that, Angel. Because I remembered someone had said that recently. I couldn't remember who it was or when I heard it. I'll be like, I know. This is a heal, right? Or no?
No. You want to use her E skill. Yeah, Ruin May's E skill is a buff.
Okay.
So.
Existence is unity.
Okay, just target everyone. Oh, cool. They just pass out.
Set the
If you look under Ruin
We have the
May's
upper hand.
head there at the bottom,
Yep.
you'll see 3 dots.
Yep.
If you look at that on her turn and it's empty, that means you need to use her skill again.
Gotcha.
In the mood for another beating?
What's Gallagher's is a heal then, yeah?
Gallagher's is a heal, yes.
Okay.
Gonna keep going?
Some value, I suppose.
This doesn't look like it does anything. I don't see any like change in health, but I guess we're just gonna do it.
Fight to live!
Okay, it just doesn't.
Recalibrating.
Huh.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Step up, let's see ya.
Ooh.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Sure. I guess. Okay, that kind of hurts. We have another attack. That's Firefly. We just attacked the Firefly.
Well, Firefly's the fast one, I guess.
Sam,
I guess so, yeah.
orders.
Gallagher is a heal. Helps get Godzilla fast enough to admit that you do it. No, absolutely. Like that's just smart gaming, I think. With Firefly in buff mode, the blast choice is an AoE. Oh, okay. Firefly on her own can struggle to put up big damage numbers. It's when you get her support she starts to shine. Ah. Well, I feel like that makes sense. For most like for Genshin and Star Rail. So at least that didn't change.
In the mood for another
Oh,
beating?
wait. Can you do this again?
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death.
Does her armor say? Is that words or is that just squiggles? Because it's like mirrored on the other side. I don't know.
Awaiting
Until everything burns to ashes!
Question.
No, not what I meant to do, but it worked. We did it anyways.
Every victory is hard won.
Interested in using her. Her best supports are
Danger
Medallia
ahead.
and
Ready
Fugue.
yourself.
You keep an eye out for any reruns. Fugue was another one I tried to pull for as well.
Yeah, enemy is about to target you.
Yep.
Target sighted. All units on alert.
Life's like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourselves!
Okay, they're all.
Detonate.
Commencing support.
So for Pella, her skill does a little bit more.
Grab Firefly's ult right now.
Oh, right.
Like
I thought I did that.
fireflies until
Oh, that was the last one, I guess.
burns to ashes!
Okay, so for Pella, her skill looks like it does a little bit more damage against the shield. Would I still
Yeah,
just...
So that's just because the skill
Time to make a
skill does
decision.
more damage than the normal attack, usually because the skill uses a skill.
Right.
I wouldn't worry too much about that right now, because Firefly has a nifty thing when she uses her skill in ult form.
Fight to live!
Nice. Ooh, why does this look different?
It ain't over.
So Firefly's skill while she's in her ult form lets her give enemies
Every petal
fire
in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Set the seas ablaze! We have the upper hand.
I don't know why. I don't know what the debuff is or whatever's going on above their head.
Okay, so that is Ruin May's thing. Basically, once you break them by taking out that upper bar, they will eventually get back up on their turn. But Ruin May delays that for a turn.
Gotcha.
Time to make a decision.
Before I do the next attack here, raising Ron May's technique here before combat. I think I missed the timing on that one. Pelisco can remove a buff from the enemy with one of her major traces. If the enemy doesn't have a buff, then basic attack to get skill points back is better, especially with E0 Firefly. What is a major trace?
That's like how the skills work in Genshin, I believe.
How do you mean?
How'd you call it? So you know how they have 3 different skills that you can level up: the normal attack, ultimate, and special actual skill.
I don't know.
In Genshin.
Yeah.
In Genshin, they have the triple crown stuff.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Mochi says let's go until after the fight is over. Yeah, let's break it down for me after we get through this thing. How many fights are there?
Like a plan. This is the last fight in this.
Oh wow, okay. I'm gonna go for the. I'll just go for the single target or the basic attack.
Enemy data secured.
Ooh,
Net
okay,
markers
this is cool.
activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
So what was it when Ronmei's got the when she's missing all 3 of the things, we use her skill or support? I mean, sorry, her normal.
Yes, you
Waiting
use her
means
skill, which is
change.
the support.
Yeah.
Eternal.
Skill or support, yes. All right, nice.
This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
Okay, there's one. Oh, he just.
Calibrating.
Huh.
Ready for another?
In the mood for another beating?
Gallagher's VA isn't Varka, right? It'd be so funny if you were.
There's more to life.
I'll look it up.
Detonate.
Eric Bra.
That does not sound like Varka's VA name, I don't think.
Enemy targets detected.
Like
Fireflies until everything burns to
Who?
ashes!
Moon Knight.
Oh, interesting. Just 2 missing dots equals support. Okay, gotcha. E-skill, it is not. Wait, it is not. It is not what?
Time to make a decision. Set the seas ablaze!
That's all you got?
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, Q is basic attack, E is skill, and then ultimate is ultimate.
Fight to live!
Step up, let's see ya.
He got up and immediately fell again. Oh, cool. Do
Enemy
this
data
again.
secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied and my
We're
friends.
pretty low health right now.
Indulge yourselves!
Gallagher's
Set the seas ablaze!
That's probably a trace for him.
Oh, cool. We just smacked it once at the end. Ooh.
The worlds are already changing, for equilibrium reigns supreme. Rest assured, the trial of the equilibrium will find you.
I don't like how ominous that sounded. Alright, but hey, cool. Part 1 complete. Max tech points go from 3 to 4. Nice. And TL23. Nice. Oh. Is it? It's Calyx again, but it seems to be slightly different from what I've seen before. I'd better send another message to Mr. Yang then. Found another new Calyx mutation. Mr. Yang, is this also a Calyx? Yes. Remember, I mentioned that there are many different types of many different kinds of Calyxes, and reality data stored in them may vary. Remember to be thoroughly prepared before you make physical contact with them. It's not going to be worth it if you get yourself hurt out of avarice. Cool. Thanks, Mr. Yang. Defeat enemies to obtain trace materials. I didn't like how it just opened like that. Okay. So.
Well,
I need to realize how long ago you've heard Gallagher's VA. Man voiced Draven and Jack from League of Legends. Are we starting our rails from Honkai today? Yes, we are. Hi Niche, how's it going? These Calyxes will give you materials to level up character abilities. Okay. Oop.
Peter's out here stealing my job. But yeah, Peter is 100% right on that.
Click. There we go. Early access of what is Currency Wars Zero Sum game?
Currency Wars is a game mode that if you unlock now normally will probably be sometime after you complete Penacony.
I see. So I don't want to unlock now.
It's a bonus weekly game mode that you can unlock now. It's not very consequential to the story. It's not a big deal. It'll just give you a place in Penacony to go to do it. But
all right,
let's talk about the character traces before we get too lost.
Yes. A golden calyx for XP materials and credits. Crimson calyx will give you character materials. Can they open up character stuff for Firefly? Oh, perfect. I already did. Nice.
Okay, so first off, as always, with the world level, or in this case, equilibrium level up, you can ascend your characters again, as well as your light cones.
Nice. Also glad to hear, Niece, that you've been doing well. I've been doing okay. Thank you for the care package as well.
The final stop is close.
Oh yeah, no, Peter, you're fine. No worries. It's my moderator. He's normally not on stream with me. But he offered to be a voice this time to help me through getting back into Star Rail again instead of just seeing a delayed text message every... Yeah. There we go. Yeah. I'd soon explain major traces. Okay, sounds good, Mochi. Where's my... Wait.
Okay, but
basically,
once you're done leveling up your Firefly or whatever you want to do, you can go to the Traces tab, and I will try my best to steal Mochi's voice, Mochi's explanation before they can. Okay, so here in the Traces tab is basically the equivalent of what we do with crowns in Genshin, where we level up their basic attack skills and all that. But you can see there's a lot more nodes this time. So, we have the 4 in the middle right there, which are your basic attack, skill, talent, and ultimate. And those are the normal, level them up. Once you get them to max, you can crown them, or whatever material they use in Star Rail. And then the other nodes, there are the 3 big ones, which are the major traces that Mochi is talking about. Those usually give you a bonus ability that makes your character stronger in some way. And then the small nodes are just stat buffs.
Okay. Speed, effect res, and break boost. Break boost, effect res, and break boost again. Speed, effect res, and break boost. And then break boost. Okay. So wait. So this break boost at the bottom, is it all... Oh, okay, it's already unlocked. Is it already unlocked because I unlocked the one that's above it? Or did I have to...
No, you probably spent something up for that.
Gotcha. Okay. The extra voice in the background low-key jump scared you, your heart. Oh, I'm sorry. So it makes other characters stand out from each other. Gotcha. Okay. So kind of in Genshin terms, the big orb ones are your passives to unlock. Oh, okay. That actually does help with, like, context. As you ascend Firefly. Tap that for a second, come back in here, completely different voice.
Yeah. Yeah, the main difference between the Genshin passives and these traces is that you do have to spend materials to unlock the major traces, whereas in Genshin, they just auto-unlock when you level up.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. And these are specific calyxes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, in the past, you had to find the calyx and start farming it there. Now they just let you farm it from wherever you want.
That is... So basically...
Especially if you don't have it unlocked yet because you haven't been there.
So if you haven't been there, if you've never been there and haven't unlocked it, you can still do it, like, essentially remotely?
Yep.
So you're telling me... And also, is it, like, time-gated for, like, specific days of the week?
Nope.
So you're telling me, if I wanted to... Okay, if I didn't have a Triple Crown Noelle, and I wanted to farm for her materials, but for some reason had never gone to her material domain, and unlocked it, I could just, like, be in the middle of Mondstadt Square and just say, I want to farm for Noelle's materials today, even though it's not supposed to be the right day, and then just remotely do it. Is that the analogy? Yeah. That is insane. Okay, well, I mean, this is a very convenient game. They'd add a lot of convenience.
Yeah, they do add a bit of balancing with that, in that Genshin, it's a bit less convenient, but Star Rail, you have to, like, buy more talents in exchange, so...
Okay, so it's a little more costly for the convenience. That's fair. Major traces should be top priority when leveling up traces. Is there a... Okay, but, like, there are 3 of them, right? So is there a way to figure out which one to focus on first? Like, which... Because they're all separate.
They unlock in a specific order based on ascension level.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Individual leveling everything is what traces stuff will come down to. ADC Brain was like, I'm a different person. Max on Trailblaze energy, lucky dog. Is that up here? Reserve Trailblaze power, and then replenish. It's resin.
300 out of 300 is your current Trailblaze power, which is resin. Then 2400 is reserve Trailblaze power, which is basically condensed resin, but it doesn't bore you and doesn't cost materials.
Okay.
But in exchange, it takes twice as long to charge up that stored resin as it does the normal resin.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, and it only charges up if your normal resin is completely full. So it makes sense to use up your normal resin so it never gets full still.
The neat part of Star Rail, regardless of day, you can farm at any point. Same case for weapons too. Okay. This is a very convenient game. I would love to see if I could, you know, keep at this game for any length of time. We'll see. Also in Currency Wars, there are tickets. You can receive tickets that let you skip the combat of farming as well. Now that just sounds like cheating. That just sounds like straight up cheating.
That is the quick farm button right there at the middle of your screen, bottom.
So wait, where does this 24 come from? Like the
24 is
tickets
just
are
the-
what we're talking about here, right? But how do you actually get the tickets?
Okay, so you can only get the tickets from doing the currency wars. So that's only if you want to skip the battles. You don't need tickets.
Okay. So it's more convenience thing. But then how did I get
Yeah.
24?
Okay, so 24 is not it. 24 is basically just the limit on how many runs of the Calyx you can do in one go. So the way these work is there's a certain amount of fights that are considered one run to get rewards, and you can just say, hey, I want to do 24 attempts all at once, and they'll just say, okay, we'll have you do 24 of the fights back to back and give you 24 of the rewards.
Sure, but my question is more, how did I get 24 tickets if I haven't unlocked
You don't
currency
have 24,
awards?
you don't have 24 tickets.
Do I not? Okay, wait,
haven't-
so
That's just 24 attempts are the maximum. So you can see it's using the resin there. You have to click quick farm in order to quick farm.
oh, okay. I see, okay. Don't have any right now. General question, board playing continue back. Do you feel like this might be worth checking this out? Welcome back, Owen. Hope you've been doing well. I'll let chat answer that one. Because I'm just getting back into it.
Yeah, in my opinion, I personally like both Genshin and Star Rail, but I also know that Star Rail is a lot less exploration. So if you like exploring all this stuff in Genshin, that's not really a thing in Star Rail. Star Rail is more convenience focused, but also more story focused.
I'd say yeah. It's not open world. It is very like it's got a very nice world design, but it's not open world. Ascension level 1, you can at most do one major trace until you ascend Firefly past max level of 30 as example. 24 is equal to the runs resin total you have. Okay, so basically, well, I'm gonna start with like 3, just to like, is that a safe thing to do? Like just to do 3 attempts and challenge and kind of just get a feel for, just to kind of like dip my toe into this.
If you want to, I'm going to tell you right now, all of those enemies are from the Shansho. I am butchering that pronunciation. They're from the Luofu, so you've seen none of them so far. So have fun with that.
Gotcha. Wait, so what does 3 attempts actually mean then? If so what's the difference if I do 1 versus 3? Not in terms of like rewards, but
so basically, one attempt is one set of fights, one run through like a domain.
Mhm.
And if you go to like, if you set it to like 24 attempts, that means it's basically like if after you defeated a domain, instead of claiming the rewards immediately, it just spawned in all the enemies of the domain again 24 times in a row.
Okay.
And you just have to keep fighting, no time to heal, no time to fix your team or change anything. You're just continuing to go on.
And then afterwards you can go and claim the rewards at the tree.
Yeah, I will say you can like I believe you can stop midway and get partial credit and claim however many you've cleared so far.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay, interesting. Not a fan of turn-based, would recommend checking out Arknight's Enfield. It's a mix of Genshin and Factorio. If you don't mind turn-based, Star Rail is very good. Like both games, but Genshin really needs to get rid of that dumb day of the week lock on the domains permanently, not just every Sunday and the first week of a new character. Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, the specific days of the week thing for characters and weapons, I feel like is kind of an outdated thing now. Like, maybe there was more, like, it fit in more in the beginning. I don't know whether it did or not. I'm just saying maybe it did. but now it's really just an inconvenience, especially since a lot of the time, for some reason, the characters that I end up having to want to build on a whim are not available to build those days. And that's just on a personal level. Like, it's bigger than that. But just me personally, that's my personal experience, is that I've a bunch of times been like, huh, I kind of want to build this person today. And then I look and it's like, oh, their domain's not unlocked today. Well, what about their weapon? Also not available. So
yeah, I will say, for in terms of that gameplay thing, that is a common thing in gacha games. I don't know how Genshin decided to put it in position, but in a lot of gacha games, it's designed as a sort of mini FOMO thing, where
Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
And that makes you want to spend money on resin, which is not
Enemy targets
Right.
detected.
like
Firefly until everything burns to ashes!
You might as well spend a bit more on
Ready for
resin
another?
and just
This is
get
more
the
than a
characters
battle.
actually built faster.
Fight to live!
That's all you got?
There's more to
I'm
life.
not saying to spend money on resin, just to make that clear.
oh, I was supposed to be sure. Skill there. Whoops. Uh-oh.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Set the seas ablaze! We have the upper hand.
Who else has set the seas ablaze? Is that Sela?
No, Firefly's the only one who says set the sea ablaze, but Sela does mention his
That's all you got?
Fireflies.
Time to mix things up!
So this is the warmth of life. Existence is unity.
This is more than a battle.
I did not have the skill points for that. Whoops. That's fine.
In the mood for another beating?
I should probably restore himself now.
How's this taste?
Some value, I suppose.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Cool.
Joining the battle. Attack!
Oh, alright, he's back.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Initiate cleanup. Detonate!
Ready for another?
Cool. Alright, so we got 2. I think we needed 5 for whatever that node was. The trace. Well, I like how it says one more time. Alright, so let me take a look again at...
So, just as a little note on why I suggested the team that I gave you, other than Pela, because Pela was suggested by someone in chat. So the original Firefly team was Firefly, Ruan Mei, the Imaginary Trailblazer, who you don't have yet, and Gallagher.
Oh.
So you have like the original Firefly team minus that one character you'll get once you get to Penacony.
Nice.
Eventually Gallagher got replaced by what's her name? The person who's famous for perfumes.
Emily?
Anyways, Gallagher got
Nothing.
not Genshin.
Yeah, I know.
Lingshaw, thank you, Peter. So yeah, Gallagher got replaced by Lingshaw. Trailblazer got replaced with Fugue, and then Ruan Mei got replaced with Dahlia.
Okay. So for the other characters that I had my eye on, Sparkle, Sparksy, and Silverwolf, what are their like general roles?
Sparkle is definitely a support character who supports characters that love using a ton of skill points. That's her main role. But she also pulls a Bronya and lets characters skip to the front of the queue for their turn. So Sparkle's a pretty good support. better if she's with a skill point hungry teammate, but still has use otherwise. Who are the others you wanted?
Sparksy and Silverwolf.
So Sparksy.
Mochi says Sparksy's main DPS, possibly.
Sparksy currently is like main DPS, but she's really more meant to be like a sub DPS style to support Silverwolf, if you believe the leaks. And I assume you're talking about Silverwolf's new form, not her current one.
I mean, either way. Or both, you know.
Okay. So, yeah, Sparksy's basically designed to help support Silverwolf's new form, but currently, without that, she's her own DPS. She uses a ton of skill points to enhance her basic attack. So on her turn, you're just using like 10, 15 sometimes. Her skill sometimes refreshes some of the skill points as you use it, so you can get up to like 20 skill point usages to enhance her basic attack and whack someone. But she doesn't always refresh the skill points, so that's why she works well with Sparkle, who gives you more skill points to use.
Okay.
So, and being an Elation character, Sparksy, it will occasionally get an Elation attack based on Aha's schedule. So, and that will do more damage based on how many points she's racked up, which she racks up the points for her Elation by spamming her skill. So yeah, that is her point, is to do massive damage via her enhanced attacks and her elation attacks via being an elation character. The new Silverwolf is very much based on leaks, so subject to change. She was originally going to be an erudition character, but was switched to elation and brought over here because of situation with Japan. They couldn't have Eminesha take top spot anymore. So Silverwolf took over Evanesha's role and became the main focus of the elation team. She as Sparkle is meant to build up those elation points, Silverwolf benefits from that to deal even more damage. So that's why they work really well together, because Sparkle's going to spend a bunch of skill points building that up, and that buffs both her and Silverwolf. I don't have much details on the new Silverwolf other than that, basically, because leaks.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I don't know if my brain could handle. I think my brain's at capacity for new knowledge today.
Yeah, and old Silverwolf is just nice support, but very outdated. She can add a weakness to enemies.
Okay. Peter says got the full break team, went pretty hard to break. Well, hang on. I was gonna ask what the different general types of teams are, but I don't think that I can retain much more information, and we're just about up on time anyways, so I'm just gonna get through chat here and see what else. Sparky's main DPS. Sparkle prefers to buff people who use skill points and who use crit damage, so she's not that good with Firefly since the Firefly uses break damage. Silverwolf is support. You also have Archer. Archer and Sparkle are a good team. Add on Danheng, the new one. I forget what PT stands for now. Something Terai. Yeah. I would say Pella for defense shred, and you'll be pretty good for a while. Let me make that team right now then, so I don't forget. Or I can just come back to it easier.
Yeah, I personally don't like Archer that much as a gameplay style, but Archer is similar to Sparksy in that he spams his skill, but different in that when he's spamming his skill, it's actually attacking actively, and he's just gets multiple attacks in one turn.
I kind of just don't like Archer as a character, from what I've seen and what I remember of Fate, he just came off as like a condescending jerk. But I will, one, it was a long time ago, and two, I didn't finish the series, so I could be very off base or like only see like a small part of his character. Who was the last one I was looking for? Oh, Pella. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I will say that there is a bit of a story for the crossover characters once you reach Penacony, so that's something that you can get to look forward to, actually learning a bit more about those characters in the Star Wars verse, at least.
Okay. Did I get anything, or is it just telling me that's available? That's just telling me this is available.
Yeah, that's yeah, that reward guide is just a good way to check. Have you gotten all the rewards you can for this update?
Oh, there's also trials for these ones. I can do those next time. Let's see. Short version, old Sylvie is support. New Sylvie got no clue at the moment. Old Sylvie is pretty much all about weakness implant. Either Pella or Tingyun can work. Pella can reduce the defense of enemies, and Tingyun can buff Archer. Suggest Sparkle would vote Pella more. Okay. I do like Tingyun. Fugue was another one that I tried to pull for. A lot of these, the common theme here is I tried to pull for a lot of characters in this game and got nowhere.
If you got Fugue, she would have gone pretty well in this team. She would replace Pella, and you'd have a not bad break team right here.
Thanks, Chua. Ooh, level 3. Wait. Oh, there's enemies behind me.
Yeah. They haven't seen you. They're looking the wrong way. It's fine.
Why are they? You know what? That's a question for future me. I'm not gonna walk into that right now. You know enough Fate stuff to explain, but it's convoluted without context. That's valid. I will maybe try rewatching the series at some point in the future. It just hasn't been one of my top prio animes. Prince Wars lets you try out characters you don't have yet. They'll have trial versions so you can see how they play. So like the Dahlia Yaoguang and Sparksy are available to use. Oh, so it's like the banner trials, but without the banner.
Not entirely, because it is a completely different game mode with a different battle system, but you can use the trial characters, and it is most of the characters are pretty much the same on the on-field, but they have off-field modes as well. And it's easier to just try it out. It's hard to explain that one, but it's fun. I think that game mode is probably Currency Wars is probably one of the most popular game modes right now in Star Wars.
Okay. Which says it's more simulated universe than banner trial. Low on health, you nerd. I don't know how to. What are the statues or whatever that I can replenish health at?
Those are just the teleport waypoints.
Oh, wait, really?
Yep.
Which one of these is my map? You know what? I can just hit M. Just any waypoint? Oh. Neat. Space Anchor, gotcha. It's a roguelike experience. Okay. Oh, and what's this? Is that just, thank you, Jacob, for more, in-game messages. Oh, wait, hang on, there's more, friend requests.
Yeah.
Who is this one? If it's someone in chat, speak now or forever hold your peace. What else did I see? Oh, achievements. Alright. It'll also revive down characters. Does it use a similar thing like in Genshin where it's got like a reserve of points that builds up over time, and like as you get healed or revived, it uses points?
So, not as far as I know. I don't think so.
Okay, so you could just use it as many times as you want. It does not.
Yeah.
Angel says.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is one of the main reasons why I said that crafting items is not as big of a thing as it is in Genshin, because in Genshin you want to cook for all the healing and stuff if you don't have a healing character, because it's just not convenient to have to keep going back to the statue and then back to combat and all that.
Right.
Whereas with Honkai Star Rail, you can't use items in combat, so all of that is thrown out. You just either use it beforehand or you just hop to a waypoint, hop back, quick, easy.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. Yeah, everyone's saying they don't think it does either. Okay, I'm glad. That's actually there's a lot of convenience in this game. Let's see. Did I miss anything else earlier? Not much. Although I did see Mochi does. Hey Maha, Noel's mod is telling me I should spend money on resin to craft stuff. Jua, how could you?
I have the VOD as my witness, so...
Even in Wuwa, all teleport points go now. Oh, interesting. Genshin could never. Which honestly...
Genshin, just give it another 3 or 4 years. We'll get there eventually.
I don't know. There's a lot of QOL stuff that's been in Star Rail that I thought they would add to Genshin at some point, and they still haven't. Which I'm not upset by. I just thought that maybe, you know, because sister games, shared devs, I thought maybe there'd be some crossover, but I guess not. I guess they're keeping everything very separate, which is fine. But it also just means that we can't, like, reliably say, oh, they're testing out this feature here and they're going to incorporate it into other games. Quick note to delete the VOD. But yeah, I'm fine with Genshin teleports not healing if it's just a statue thing. It's a bit more like, you know, lore immersive, I guess. Oh, and there's an ad break, so I'm gonna chat. I'm gonna yap for a little bit while the ad goes, and then we'll end.
Yeah, if there's one thing that I mean, I've said this before, but there's one thing I wish that Star Rails would carry over to Genshin, and that's how the Trailblazer has their own artifacts for each element. They're not connected. You can if you change elements, you have a completely new artifact load out to fill up, and you can change whenever you want. You don't have to go to the statue. So the way they just did Trailblazer different elements is so much better than they did it in Genshin.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's the convenience sometimes just cannot be beaten out.
And it really hurts when you see Aether just swapping elements on the fly whenever he wants, and then you go to gameplay and you have to go to the statue.
It'd be a great thing to introduce the Traveler. I agree. I actually do agree on that. Also, it's, I don't know, like, it's not open world, but I'm gonna call it open world exploration for lack of a better term, but the open world exploration in Star Rail, it just seems, I don't know, incomplete? Like, not jumping, it's small things, right? They're not consequential. It's just small weird things that make it feel a little jarring to me. Mildly jarring. Like, you can't jump, you can't do, like, multi-attacks, it's just the same, like, attack animation. Being locked onto, like, a very specific path instead of, like, this whole place is one section, but you can't, like, you can't walk up, like, this very, what's the word? Gradual incline to get slightly higher, you know? If you're from ads, welcome back. Yeah, we're gonna, end here soon. I'm just gonna wrap up a bit. Press E and watch Firefly disappear into the atmosphere. Slope? Yeah, it's a very slight slope. A very, very small slope that we just cannot, like, walk up against. Or walk up, up on top of.
I mean, I can see how you feel that's incomplete, especially comparing to Genshin. For me, it's not really necessarily incomplete because you can see those walls are sort of forming a path to follow at the small slopes. To me, it's more like it's just a different style of game. They're similar in that they're gotchas, but other than that, they're completely different games.
Sorry, I'm having fun with the Firefly skill. Alright. Yeah, no, that was, we did get a bit of a late start, and that is my fault, because I was adamant on trying to keep up with chat, which I don't know. It did slow me down in the beginning, and I was waffling about for a bit, but honestly, this has been fun. This was a fun stream, I would say. To make the similarity of Star Rail to Final Fantasy X pathing structure, used at the start combat, she'll implant each enemy with a fire weakness. Okay, someone's got to remind me to do that next time we do a Star Rail stream. I'm gonna try it on those two right there.
I will make sure to remind you next year.
Oh gosh. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you guys next year for Star Rail. In the meantime, in a few days we'll be doing the new Genshin content. There's no Archon quest, right? It's just like
There's definitely a big story thing with the. I would probably say it's most likely Archon quest with the new Mondstadt area going into the Sanitarium.
I would think maybe that's like interlude.
Interlude totally, yes. Interlude would be a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
But that's still an Archon quest. Even
Sure. I just mean like if it's Archon quest, it's interlude. If it's not, then it's just like one of the major story quests, or even make like a major world quest. But it's probably an interlude. I don't know.
Yeah, from what I can tell, there's one major world quest in Nodcry and one most likely Archon quest interlude in Mondstadt.
Okay. Alright, good to know. But yeah, that will be for next stream, and I'm sure like you're gonna be playing through it tomorrow, so you'll be, I'm sure, taking notes and telling me, or like writing down things on how like the logistics for next stream.
Yeah.
Thank you, Moti. Thank you, Angel.
Yeah, unless Genshin suggests a different order to me, I'm probably going to be doing the Mondstadt stuff tomorrow.
Sure. Yeah, have fun with that, by the way, because I'm going to be staying away from all of the gameplay stuff for the next few days. It's because Final Fantasy X, when exploring spaces, it keeps you kind of in narrow pathing. Yeah, I don't necessarily vibe with that. Like, it's... I don't know. It's a little too rich and structured for me. It's not a bad thing. It's just I prefer open world, I guess. Ron May's E outside of combat will make it to where she uses her skill at the start of combat without using a skill point. Oh. Wait, that's also useful. What the heck? You like how people play a game in a completely different way? It's... yeah. I'm pretty basic, I think, when it comes to most gameplay. I rarely deviate too much, unless it's like in a very small way. Like I'd say like a Triple Crown Noel as a main DPS is a small deviation from how to play the game. Even though like a big part of it is like character, or is what's called team-based comps. That makes sense. I thought it did, but now I'm questioning. Blade SP got revealed. Wait, what is SP?
Basically the second form of a character, alternate forms. Like how Don Hung has Imbiber de Lune and Permancer Terre.
Gotcha.
Silver Wolf is gonna have Silver Wolf level 999. Blade's got his second form for Plain Arcadian now as well.
Is that... Does the community have a nickname for Silver Wolf level 999? Because no way everyone's gonna say that every single time, right?
They'll either call her Silver Wolf SP, just like Peter called Blade SP, or they'll find something else.
Mochi says Gamer Wolf. Peter says Gremlin.
I mean, yeah.
Valid.
I would not be surprised if someone calls her Thanos.
I have to like see a side by side because again, it's been far too long since I've seen Silverwolf. I didn't think they looked too different, but I'm sure that there's quite a bit of difference in their designs.
You
Or
see,
knowing the
Peter,
Elver.
the problem with that suggestion is that I would never.
Oh, with the Silverwolf 6-7. Why do you have to? Oh goodness. All right. Well, on that note, we're gonna hang on. I'm gonna. If I go to this menu, does it pause the music? It doesn't. All right. I guess I'm just gonna log out. Alrighty. Well, this was fun. I am glad that I tried picking this up again. I don't know how. I don't want to make a promise and say that I will stick with this as much as I would like to say that for a lot of games. My ability to stick with a game is dependent on a lot of things, and unfortunately, sometimes it's small things that turn me away from a game. Sometimes, which is unfortunate because I did like the story for Star Rail, in the beginning. Wua was a game that I was looking forward to for a whole like year. I tried to get into uh the closed beta and I wasn't able to, or the whatever it was, not closed beta, I don't know. But um then when I finally played it on release, it just didn't hold me as much, which was unfortunate because it's such a I can tell it's a well designed and uh beautiful game. But I don't know. I will I don't know, Jua and Cobalt and Mochi, people who like are here in my community who like the what? Sorry, go ahead.
I'll say that for Star Rail, my experience was the opposite of that, where I was in the closed beta of Star Rail. Well, not I was in the beta, but the for that I got bored after Belobog and just stopped. I didn't bother doing anything Shansho
Mm-hmm.
related, Luofu related,
Mm-hmm.
and then once the full game came out, I thought I'll give it another try. I might as well, and I just kept going from there.
Hmm. Okay. That's a interesting. That's a different experience that I've heard. Yeah. Thank you,
I will
Mochi.
s- I will say when I first started
Thank you,
playing Star
Niche
Rail, the main thing
and
keeping me
Angel
was the story. So most of the other stuff, the
and
gameplay
Owen.
wasn't really keeping me there. It's just the story that helped me. But now they've added more features as the time progressed, and some of those features are actually worth sticking for, in my opinion.
Hmm.
But that's just my opinion.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I'll leave it to you and all the other Star Rail enjoyers here in the community and chat to remind me of things that I've missed or that I can do, and yeah, all of that. And thank you, Peter. If I remember, or I mean, I was just gonna do like a Google side by side afterwards, but yeah, databank I forgot is like a thing as well. Yeah, thank you, Mochi. Thank you, Niche. Thank you, Angel and Owen and Peter, and I think I got everyone there. Uh, hope you have a great day and night as well, Owen. The rails were thoroughly Honkai. Because I had a slow start. Yeah, the start was a little bit slow, wasn't it? That's why Reverse 1999 wasn't holding you too well. Really? I don't know, like, we've never, like, hung out, Mochi. Um, but I thought I had, like, gotten to know you enough to feel like, oh, Reverse 1999, I bet Mochi plays that game a lot. I don't know why I had that thought, but I think it's maybe because I, Gray as one of our mutuals, I think Gray enjoys 1999 a lot, don't they? You're not wrong there. If you get past the initial Hong Long story, it ramps up. Luofu's kind of monster plus Liu combined into one story length. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Alright, let's see. Is there anyone... Oh, I didn't open my stream manager. Shame on me. Let's see. Who is live right now? Okay, so no one that we know is doing Star Rail. I'm not super surprised. When I saw the uh like concurrent viewers for it, when I changed the category, it was a lot lower than Genshin. Which is not like the same thing specific. I just happened to notice the viewership was a lot lower. So I guess people are playing more, or I guess they're playing less of Star Rail these days in general.
I mean, it's with how much player convenience there is. There's becomes a point where there isn't as much to see,
That's fair.
especially if everyone's auto battling.
Yeah, no, that's true. Okay. Well, who is live? Uh, Art is pretty, but its style of combat wasn't your favorite. It's also the thing of not being returner friendly, which kind of burn. Oh, is it not? I didn't know that. I never started it. I was around in like Jua and I and a few others were in another community, and I was around when they were all playing it. When I guess it came out, and so I just heard about it through other people like talking about it and showing. I remember the apple with the bow tie, and I don't know anything about the game or the characters. That's the only character I know, and it's my favorite character. Is the apple with the bow tie. Try to get back into it on occasion though. I see. Well, if like if you ever do pick it up again and like seriously try to get into it, I hope it's a better experience. Spin, thank you for all the spins, all the spins in chat. That's your opinion, really. No, like I mean, it's valid. Like some games you can just easily tell. Like we can easily tell that Star Rail is very returner friendly. I've seen that, and I don't even know what to do with half the materials it gives me. Everyone's views differ on it. I feel like, yeah, you're right, but I feel like my views tend to skew more towards the norm, or like the average opinion when it comes to well, I guess a lot of things. Gotcha games are kind of just one thing. I don't. Hang on, I see someone that I haven't seen in a while or spoken to in a while. If they're doing well, maybe we could raid them. How do you guys feel about Gundam? Like, Gunpla model building streams.
I think Mr. Yang would like it, but he's not real, so.
I mean, he's like he travels different multiverses, right? Or like I guess multiple universes. So, maybe he's real in one universe. That's totally how that works, right?
I mean, not entirely how everything works, but technically yes.
Let's see. Drama and whatnot aside, it's also the difference in pity systems and difficulty spikes and content clearing. Like if his character A and B banner, suddenly it feels harder in some. Oh, that is rough. That's kind of a rough model, but yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe it'll like even out over time, but it's been out for a hot minute, so maybe not. All right. Well, let's go say hi to Zanve. I think the last time that I spoke with Zanve was when we were doing the big Valorant collab stream. But yeah, they're such a sweetheart. Let's go say hi to them. Let's go see if we can raid them. I don't know if their raids are on. Let's check. They are indeed. All right. Let's go say hi, show some love to Zanve. Let's drop the raid messages. Oops, that's not how you spell that. Sounds good. Yes, thank you, Mochi. All right, thank you again, everyone, for being here. Oh, shoot, hang on. Can't copy the message. There we go. All right. Let's go show some love to Zanve. They're currently building a Gunpla set. I do like Gunpla. I've had like one or two, but I never like got super into it. The idea is nice though. Thank you for sharing once more. Thank you, Mochi. Appreciate it. We're on Discord, and Stoat too. If you need to reach directly, sounds good. I will. I don't know what Stoat is. Oh no, I do. Never mind. I do. Yeah. Thanks again, Mochi. Jua, thank you again for hopping in VC. Thank you, Copal. I know Copal's probably not here anymore, but thank you everyone for hanging out with me as we tried to get back into Belobog and get back into the game. We'll see if I can do more streams for it, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. Take care, y'all. These are my views. I appreciate you, Owen. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone. Bye.